Hello, and happy Friday to all of our friends, past, present, and future. Welcome to Legends Die Live, a D&D stream brought to you by a group of friends that just slightly got larger. Everyone welcome Paul.
Hey!
Hey, buddy!
Hello!
We are...
Oh, that's me again.
We are fucking up already.
Well, you know, are we in the time loop?
Basically. I'm Mike D, and I'm the Dungeon Master, which means I pretend to know what I'm doing, and these are my players, the people who pretend their DM knows what he's doing. We play every Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. If you can catch us live, please do so, but if you can't, our VODs and our highlights are up on YouTube a couple days thereafter, so please check out our YouTube page as well. Marco.
I'm feeling social.
Tell me about it.
I'm always feeling social.
Transition.
We have a lot of social media presence, most notably Twitter, where you can find all of our updates and all important stuff. But we also have a Discord invite down in the doobly-doo, so you can join us there, where we also do our announcements, but also talk about awesome things and share memes and ideas and all sorts of other wonderful stuff. But also check out our Facebook and our Instagram pages, which are great. And
At Legends Die Live everywhere.
yeah, Legends Die Live everywhere. Oh, and YouTube. Which definitely is, we want subscribers, which is great, because that's where all our stuff is.
Thank you, Marco. So mechanically speaking, we are playing Dungeons &
I
Dragons
didn't tell Paul to do the rule.
5th edition. Stylistically, we stay pretty close to the rules,
That's true.
but we do bend,
I fucked it up.
break, and homebrew them as well, because we're a bunch of hags. So if that type of thing interests you, check out our cauldron down below in the doobly-doo. Shout out to Cyrusgate for providing us with the music for tonight. Shout out to DM Collective, a Discord group that helped me craft one of the encounters, one of these special encounters for tonight. Shout out to Playcasters, who are a promotional group for content creators. And last but not least, big thank you to our first guest, and shout out to Paul, the DM of Tales of Swordball. Paul, the stage is yours. Tell us about yourself.
Well, I am, I'm hitting everything around me, but I'm also the DM of a podcast called Tales of Swordfall. You can find us on a lot of podcast sites like YouTube, Spotify, Google, iTunes. I think I already mentioned that. And I host a bunch of groups. They all have intertwined stories. We are also an LGBT... Wow, that's that one up. LGBTQIA place. Yep. And yeah, we have a lot of fun. We have a Discord community, and yeah, we're fun. Awesome. Check us out.
Check them out.
They really are. Felix and I are playing a short shot with them, and it's fantastic.
And I mean, if nothing else, what a freaking logo.
That's true.
It's so cool.
Hey, you guys' logo, that's awesome too.
Thank you. We think so.
Oh,
Real
we're
quick.
besties.
Real quick, Paul, what do you see in our logo?
Oh, that's a good.
Well,
Oh,
depends how drunk I am, but I'm pretty sober right now, so I see, when it's little, 2 eyes and kind of a face. When it's big, a dragon.
He sees it.
yes,
Dude.
yes.
Oh.
So I thought the face dragon was obvious,
So did I.
but an informal poll suggests that most people actually don't see it.
Don't see the face.
Don't see the face specifically.
It must be the eye slits. If you maybe made those a little bigger,
Wider,
I don't know.
yeah, we'll figure it out.
Or
Or we
subtlety. That's for
We're
subtlety.
good. It's meant to be subtle.
What do you see when you see my logo, though? That's the question.
An
Badass
S
dragon.
and a dragon.
Yes.
Both of those things. Also rainbow.
Awesome.
And a pride flag, yeah.
That's a dragon.
All those things, yes.
Yep.
Yes.
And then, finally, if you're in the chat with us live, please say hello to our bard, Felix, who will be in there probably making fun of us.
G'day.
So you can hang out with him.
Should we mention the Twitch
Taking
affiliate thing? Not that this has not gone on long enough, but should we mention that?
Go for it.
Oh, here we go again. Gonna fuck it up. So, if you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe to a Twitch channel for free, and we highly suggest and hope that you will subscribe to... I I always cannot remember this term. Small
Content
creators!
Yeah,
I don't know why
it's
it's so hard.
Yeah.
Maybe us.
Growing content.
Both,
What you
you know?
said. What
But
did
you
you
do have
say?
to do it every month because
Right,
it does
growing
expire
thing.
at the end of said month.
That's true.
I didn't know that, actually.
And now you
Really?
do.
Hey.
This is why we do the PSAs,
Neither did
everyone.
I.
Yes, if you have Amazon Prime, 1 free subscription every month, which is great because it's just like, hey, here's $5 without me giving you any money.
Precisely. Amazon pays for you, and we thank
you can change it
and
up.
Amazon.
Thanks,
No
Jeff
commitment.
Bezos.
No commitment.
Month after month.
Unless you want to.
The only time I'll ever say that.
And then, because our intro has been short enough already, at the break you can vote for our Legends Die, which is a D20 of inspiration that you can give to one of the players, our guest, or to me, myself, if you're a DM and you know what I'm going through. So please vote on that. That happens at the break. And honestly, I think that's it. Are we ready for tonight's session of Legends Die Live?
So ready.
You know, as ready as we're gonna be.
Oh,
Hells to the
Nice.
yes.
Oh boy.
See whether these legends live or these legends die.
yeah.
So, previously, you all arrived at Vin'Tell in earnest and made your presence felt in earnest. Sebastian, you overheard some unsavory fellows talking about something untoward, and you being you, inserted
What's
yourself
that supposed to mean?
into their hijinks.
Exactly
you know
what you
exactly
know.
what it means.
Laboratories everywhere.
He's right.
Later on, this would result in you and Felix having a private conversation with these bandits. A conversation that exchanged words for blows, phrases for magic. A conversation that escalated into an argument and ended in death. Agar, you went to the magic shop. It was closed. Then you went to the forge. It too was closed. Then you went to the weapons shop, Stone's Edge,
It was open.
which was open. But as you were right about to walk in, a man tried to steal your artifact, the weapon across your back. After a fight where you nearly killed the man, he surrendered, and quickly thereafter revealed himself to be Dravil, husband of Eleanor, father of Kaio, man in desperate need of lots of coin.
And now the weapon shop is closed.
The magic
You
shop.
got there at 4:59.
Oni and Riley,
Oh yeah, the weapon shop.
you went back to the Boulder Bar and Brawl.
It's hard to say.
Boulder Bar and Brawl.
There you go.
To discover that your room had become overrun by vicious and gruesome creatures of unspeakable horrors. So, you went into the room to discover frogs. Dozens and dozens of frogs just infesting your room, and one by one you started to round them up until the frogs found this disagreeable.
Yep.
So the frogs started to turn against you, pulling out their guts, sending Oni and Arquillo to the corner of the room, valiantly quivering in fear.
That didn't happen.
While Riley, you set the room into a blaze through song and radiant fire. And so our heroes, being good heroes, have split the party in 3.
Yes.
And that's where we currently find ourselves. Agar, you are standing outside the stone's edge. Dravil is kind of quivering against the wall. There's a slight commotion of people around you. What do you do?
I've picked him up. So I guess I'm gonna look at him and be like, alright, so I don't know about the whole coyote situation thing. I'm not good with fucking magic shit. But I do know that 2 of my companions, at least, were very invested in her. So how about you follow me? We'll meet up with them, and I know that they're willing to help at the very least. Sound good? Or am I gonna have to motivate you?
Don't, as you look at this elf, he kind of pulls his cloak back over and kind of lets his hair down from his bandana to kind of hide some of his face. You're not sure if he's hiding it for his identity or hiding it out of shame, per se, but he just kind of recedes into his cloak. And he's like, Gar, perhaps it's best you do not entwine yourself into my side of things. I apologize, but for what I did. But I don't know that I want to entangle you and your companions even deeper into this.
Oh, don't even worry, mate. I'm not getting tangled, but I know that my mates have already joined this string, so let's go.
Okay. Do you... And he kind of looks up at the sign. Were you gonna do some shopping?
Fuck up. I'm gonna carry your face up. And I grab him and I push him. I'll do me shopping later. So I'm gonna go back to the Boulders Bar and Brawl.
Okay. So you start making your way back there.
I look back longingly at the sign and then just continue onward.
Okay.
So are we getting there?
Now the scene switches to a dark alleyway, and just as a reminder, Vin'Tell is underground, and it's built in a bike like the wheel of a bike, where there's a central column where the city is, and then there are spokes leading out to various districts and sections of the city. And Sebastian and Felix, the bandits that Sebastian had embroiled himself with, led you down one of these spokes into an alleyway and tried to ambush you. So at the moment you guys are in this alleyway, 4 dead bodies, dwarves, splayed and plastered across the area. You guys also a bit covered in blood, not much of your own, but mostly theirs. What would you guys like to do?
I'm gonna be casually cleaning off my rapier, just wiping blood away. And I'll just, bend down and start going through his pockets and just we work pretty well together. That was fun.
Technical question. Shadowblade technically does psychic damage. What kind of marks does that leave?
Not much physically. So during combat, it makes them look like they wither and age, but once they actually pass out, there's no physical wounds.
Okay.
So Felix, did you physically attack them at all?
Probably not.
Remember I rapiered that guy throat.
Okay, so yeah, there is still blood then, even though not as much because you were using your shadow blade.
Right.
So just a little bit. So I'm cleaning it off.
All right, investigation check as you go through his pockets.
I do. I wipe the blood on my shirt, and then I get real disappointed that it doesn't magically clean itself. Hey, that's 20.
Natural.
Wow.
Good way to start.
Okay. You don't find much on these guys as you investigate them. Across the board, across 4 different people, you do find 65 gold pieces.
Okay.
In total. You have basic gear and equipment, short short bows and short swords and daggers and things of the sort, but the make of them, you've seen better and you probably own better than all this.
I'll take a dagger.
You find a small pendant on all of them that looks to be just a small metal insignia of like essentially of a lance.
Ooh.
I'd like to take one of those. Remind me, did they lead us into a room?
No, they kind of look like they were turning down a hallway.
Right.
And then when you guys turn with, they turn around and attack.
Okay, so we're out in the open, basically.
Basically,
in an alley.
You guys are kind of like a couple side streets away from what would be a main street.
Okay.
So if you guys did a little bit of walking, you'd be like near the marketplace.
Right.
Where apparently everything's closed.
No, only what we need.
Well, Felix, should we just leave these guys here, or?
Start digging.
Are there any like barrels or posters around?
Give me a perception check.
Better idea. Weekend at Bernie's it.
Oh, that's really good. 21?
Yeah, how many mage
No,
hands can you cast at one time?
15.
19.
I need Unseen Servant.
Okay. You look around. They
Seconds.
didn't. There's a door that leads somewhere. Like
Just a
the
hallway.
buildings are built into the rock face and the rock surfaces. So there's a door leading somewhere, but there's no like garbage cans or barrels or any other fixtures. However, as you're looking around, you can hear someone whistling as they're kind of coming down the main road.
Oh shit.
Thaddeus.
Shit. Hide these! And I'm gonna go run to meet the whistling person. And as I'm running, I'm gonna continually be casting prestidigitation all over myself.
Okay.
And clean off all my blood.
And as you do that, there's an explosion of like small fireworks that then kind of rocket down and immediately almost begin like erasing the stains off your shirt.
That's pretty good.
And you run to a dwarf male who's big beard, lots of beads in his beard, and he's just casually smoking a pipe, just kind of lolling in that general direction. Sebastian, are you doing anything with the bodies?
Wait, you said hide these? You referred to the bodies?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll quit as he runs away. I'll like, and I'll like rifle through and grab like a dagger or something from one of them, and just like stick it in one of their hands. And then suicide. And then I'll crouch down and cast minor illusion of a barrel over myself.
Oh my god, I love it.
Okay, so to be clear, Felix runs off, says hide the bodies, and Sebastian hides behind a minor illusion barrel. Okay.
I'm panicking.
Give me a deception check as you try and make it look
You're
like
panicking
the guard.
like the best of them.
None of them have any like slash marks.
No, they do. Just
One,
Oh no!
very
Well, one's
few.
got a hole in his throat.
one's got a hole in his throat. That's it.
No, he had to attack without Shadow Blade.
12.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, 12. Felix, you turn the corner, and there's an individual. He's just walking like in that direction. He's about 40 feet away from rounding the corner where your partner is presumably hiding the bodies. What do you do?
Right. Is this a guard or is this just a casual dude?
Just looks to be a casual dude. He's not wearing any sort of adornments that would make him stand out.
Okay. I will get like directly in his path.
Okay.
He's like, "Good day, sir. How you feeling?"
He stops abruptly. Maga Kamara.
Shit. Amanda Kamara. Yeah, that one.
Who the hunter hunting?
Was
Uh-oh.
that common?
That was my rendition of Dwarvish.
I love it.
Dwarvish is a sing-songy version of some Scandinavian language.
Right.
I approve.
Do you speak common?
It was originally Yiddish.
No.
Do
Do you speak Elvish? He says in Elvish.
Shit.
If only I wasn't a barrel right now.
I don't have much here.
He kind of just like takes his pipe and he's like very confused, like, Hudiger! And begins to like walk around you.
I will pull out a pipe load of my downers and my own pipe.
Okay.
I will pack my own pipe with downers and offer them to him.
Okay. Give me a persuasion check.
Oh my
At
god.
disadvantage because you're asking a stranger to smoke your pipe.
Okay, that's fine. 22.
22.
To be fair, he's asked a lot of people to
I
smoke
love how
pipe.
his brain works.
22.
Yep. Drugs knows no language barrier.
You're not gonna believe this. You rolled a natural 20.
Hey!
He kind of looks at your pipe, brings it to his nose, and gives you kind of a bit of a stink eye, and just kind of palms it back in your direction.
Okay, I pull out my spice instead.
He's desperate to have a smoking buddy.
Give me another persuasion check, also a disadvantage.
Okay, it's a 19 and an 18. Oh, it's so good.
Oh my god.
So 29.
You're a pusher.
You extend backwards, and he kind of takes it, and he's like, you see his face brighten a little bit,
Okay.
and he kind of like, and then he takes his pipe, empties it out, and just starts to fill it with your spice.
This is like Dare's worst nightmare.
It really is.
He lights it, begins to smoke it, and there's this pleasant aroma that begins to fill the area. And he reaches into his pocket and flips you a copper.
Okay.
That's just insulting.
It is.
Yeah, I would say it's probably worth way more than a copper, but
And then, he just begins walking past you again. A bit confused, but now he's more mellow.
Yep.
Shit.
you're assuming
So
he's gonna
is he
automatically
walking
see the body.
into the
You
Okay,
don't know
as
about it.
as Felix is contemplating what to do, we're gonna cut scenes to Oni quivering in the corner behind a shield, your little kobold companion, and Riley in the center, badass style, hands extended, these frogs that just collapsed and revealed themselves to be small demonic versions of frogs.
So they're still frightened, even though they're all dead.
Okay.
Like the frightening's wearing off.
Okay, I killed them all.
Okay. I grab Arquilla, hand him over to Riley. Okay.
This little kobold is like quivering in your arms, Riley.
Do you need me to cast Calm Emotions? Because that's a second level spell, and I really want to.
I am fine. It is just... You saw this! It was not...
I killed them all.
Yes, you are the best. Thank you. Thank you.
Celebrate!
Yes! Free drinks, 2 days. Let's go.
What do you think the others are doing?
Probably
nothing
on
cool
their
at
way
all.
to the...
Probably not like this.
No, nothing interesting really. The shop and then conversations about plans. Well, I guess that could be interesting. If the plans are fun.
Going downstairs.
Yeah, making our way to the barkeep.
You guys leave the room, make your way out to the barkeep. The place is relatively
Empty?
empty. I was gonna say like scattered or sparse. Yeah, relatively empty. There are a few patrons in there. You sidle up to the bar, and the dwarven waitress comes up to you and, did you do the job? Hey, Maga Kamara!
Free drinks, 2 days.
Let's start now. And
Yes.
she reaches underneath and then pulls out 2 mugs for you.
We'll start drinking hard.
And next, while you two guys are at the bar, there's another dwarf sitting there next to you, also sharing a pint of dwarven ale.
Cheers to
Paul.
you, man.
This wasn't how we intended to introduce your character, but
Made the most sense.
why don't you describe what your character looks like and what he's currently doing?
He is pretty wide for a dwarf. He looks kind of middle-aged. He has like long red hair done in braids, just everything's done in braids, but there's bits of silver just woven in, and that's actually his hair because he's graying. He is wearing like really simple armor. He could probably stand in a crowd. You could probably miss him if you walked by him. But he does have a large great axe that looks like it was made, or at least made on the spot by connecting two lumberjack lumberjack axes together to make both the blades.
Alright, that's pretty cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Cheers to you, dwarf man. We killed all the frogs.
Good for you. To the frogs. Or no, to you.
Maya Kamara. Okay, I apologize. I did not actually kill any frogs. Riley did all the work. I grabbed one, and then the other one got away, and it threw up its own insides, which was very disturbing. And then Arquillo tried to eat it, but he got afraid too.
Accurate.
Are you adventurers? Are you for hire?
Are we what? Dryer?
For hire?
Oh.
Oh, adventurers. Yes. That is,
For
well,
hire.
sort of.
Hire. Like.
Well,
Like to employ. I am
Yeah.
taller than everyone I've met here.
Got it. Okay. To do what? Fun?
Well,
Is it fun? Will it be fun?
yeah, it will be fun. I just need a simple favor, and I need to get into a shop. Fortunately, the owner's been missing for 2 days, but I really need an item that's inside.
Oh,
What
it's shop.
Is it the
I
glowing
don't know if
stone?
you guys kind of look like strangers. I don't know if you heard of this guy. His name is Baldard.
No, I don't
Lord.
know that name. Balner?
Something of that name.
At this
Ballard?
point, as you guys are having this conversation, Marco, Agar and Dravil kind of open the door to the Boulder Bar and Brawl, which I said it correctly.
Yes, you
And
did.
you walk in to see your allies at the bar sharing a drink with one of the dwarves.
Maya Kamara.
Yo!
We killed. No,
Oi.
Riley killed frogs.
What?
I killed demon frogs.
Yes.
Like 24 of them.
We get free drinks for 2 days.
I put a finger up. I walk up to the bar, and I like indicate to the bartender.
Yep.
Okay. What?
We get free drinks for 2 days.
You
Well,
too.
that's all I
Him
need to
too.
know.
He's on the tab.
I don't see frog blood on his hands. Nice try, sweetie, but he has to kill his own frogs.
Don't call me sweetie, sweetie.
Sure thing, honey.
Oh, I brought a friend.
Okay.
As you turn around, Dravil's not there.
God fucking damn. Well, I wanted to be behind him for exactly this reason.
You rolled higher than your passive.
I almost said it that I'm like keeping an eye on him and like making sure he's in front. I almost said
You
it.
were lured by the ale.
Fuck.
Yep.
So what'd you do?
What friend? I don't see anyone.
So, I'm going to fucking kill him. Kaio's dad.
Oh.
He tried to mug me.
That was foolish. Did you kill him?
I almost did.
Good that you did not then. It would be terrible for Kaio to lose her father. She already lost all her people.
Yeah. Yeah.
job.
Oh,
good.
by the way, this is Dwarfman. Wants to hire us. I don't know your name. I'm sorry.
No, I'm Vulgar.
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 Okay.
With an F or a V?
F.
Good choice.
Vulgar.
Vulgar.
Okay. I will try to get that right.
There was a jingle that sounds familiar that has your name in it. Vulgar. Vulgar. I don't know. I got a friend.
Yeah.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. And I cheers you.
So he's a friend of yours then, and you probably want me to pay him too, right?
Yes. I don't believe he knows the name of this person, but I am Oni. This
Hey,
is
me?
Riley. This is Agar. And he would also be part of this team that you would employ for doing things and
What?
find a shop owner.
The fuck are we? What?
We're trying to find a
Wow.
shop owner.
Bulgar?
What have you gotten us into?
Nothing yet.
Well, it's not exactly finding the shop owner; it's getting into the shop.
Where is he?
Which shop?
Well, it's Ballard's shop. He's a wizard, and well, if you know Wizard Security, usually there's something nasty waiting for you if you try to break into their stuff.
I flash back to the Baza family store when I set up the fireball. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm fucking familiar with that shit.
Okay.
So I need an item from there. It's important. The owner said it would be done by today, but as I said, no one's seen him for about 2 days, so I need to get this. It's very important.
So we are breaking and entering.
We're stealing?
Yeah.
Man, you want to break into a magic shop?
Is
Yeah.
it
Are
Glowstone?
you from here?
From around, not from here though.
Are you from Lemuria? That's like the other dwarven city that I'm familiar with. I don't know.
It's not a
I
continent.
don't know.
You don't know? Don't worry about it. Okay, well, fair enough. How much you paying?
He looks and just kind of steps. Well, at the moment, I have some gold on me, but once I grab this item and do the task I'm done, you'll have basically a whole village thanking you. And there will be more return in the future.
Oh, we already have a village named after us.
This is true.
We have another?
Literally the three of us.
Yes.
Okay, well, tell you what. Let's take a trip to the magic shop. We'll see what we're dealing with and all that. Want to know more about this item, and we'll see. We'll go from there.
Wait, we need to find Sebastian and Felix.
We
Yeah.
are having conversation. with
They're
people.
actually probably the best ones to be
Yeah.
all sneaky and steely.
Well,
We
Well,
can
then-
just watch.
It
Don't
is
condone
magic
this
shops. I
shit.
don't think it is a good idea that they initiate this. I would actually suggest Riley dispel magic.
I have to sleep.
Okay, whatever the magic shit that needs to be done, you guys can handle. I don't know. I know these things that I'm like kidding. It's about it. And the ring, thank you.
Yes.
Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can find our... those two are alone. Together?
But she knows sending. We can find them.
No, but that's not what I'm worried about.
Why would you be worried? They are
Speaking
capable
of
fighters.
which, the camera transitions back to Sebastian recasting minor illusion to hide behind his barrel. And Felix, there's a dwarf that's just kind of like walking by you, kind of a mellow smirk on his face.
I will play my pan flute seductively.
Dropping a shoulder.
Is there any other way?
Yep.
Okay.
I unbutton the shirt a little bit.
Now I think I'm gonna call this a deception check.
You know,
Alright.
now you're acting suspicious.
Now?
A natural 20.
It's let's get high and fuck. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at you, looks back. The tune catches his ear. He turns around. He's tapping his toes. You've got his attention.
I will scantily move closer to him and unbutton another button.
Do I hear this?
This is my favorite.
You hear a pan flute going.
What is going on?
I know, but it's pretty hot.
You're supposed to be helping here.
This is either much better or much worse than I figured it would go.
Okay. You unbutton a second button.
You don't know he's hiding.
I know. I assume he's hiding bodies right now.
He looks at you. He cocks a furry eyebrow, but just you have his attention still.
This is insane.
I continue to play and try to make physical contact with my shoulder.
Takes
Up
one for the
against,
team.
his thigh / rib area, however high up on him I go.
Okay. At this point, he kind of puts a hand down on your shoulder, and he begins to walk you back towards the main market. And he takes you to the quote-unquote main road, one of the main roads. And then he pulls a sheet of parchment out, and he draws kind of lines,
Directions.
and then he writes a sign in Dwarvish, and kind of folds it and gives it to you. And he's gives you a wink and a thumbs up. What do you do?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right?
I will take it. I will. God, how many spells have I burned? I got spells for days. Let's go. I will then. So I'll turn the corner. As soon as I am out of eyesight, I will cast invisibility,
Okay.
and I will sprint past him back to the alley.
Okay. Stealth check with advantage.
Amazing. Felix getting a, I don't know, fuck date.
15.
15. Okay. Yeah, no, that beats his passive. So he watches you kind of disappear into the crowd and turns around and starts heading back the way he was going, and you real quickly just cast the spell. There's a flash of glyphs that, and as they disappear, you disappear with it. You make your way through the crowd back past him, and you run down to the alley where Sebastian is.
There I see a barrel.
You see a barrel, 4 bodies, and just like a hastily put knife in one of the hands.
Fucking Sebastian, what the fuck did you do?
Surprise! Oh, wait, you telling me that? I heard you playing a pan flute and then go off gallivanting with that dwarf guy.
I was trying to distract him. God damn it. Do you know minor illusion?
Yes, I was in a barrel.
Right. Okay. Look. How wide is the alleyway?
15 feet.
Just leave.
Just
All right. What we're gonna do? We're gonna move the bodies within 5 feet of each other.
So bad.
The whistling gets louder and louder.
Start dragging them in. And then we're gonna just combine our illusion like the image of an alleyway.
What? What color?
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna need you guys
use
to
the wall for reference.
You guys have to coordinate this in 10, 9,
Oh shit.
Roll!
Seven,
We're gonna minor illusion
5,
what looks like this alleyway.
4,
Okay, got it. Good.
2, 1. And so this illusionary wall, the shade and the transition between the walls isn't quite seamless, but this dwarf kind of like just walks by and kind of gives a casual look over.
Thank God everyone whistles in this city.
I'm gonna give him a perception check. That's a 16.
Ooh.
And because I still have my legends die from last week, I'm going to add my d20 of inspiration because this is what it's for.
Yep. Did you roll a 1?
That's a 23.
Motherfucker.
Oh, cutting words.
Versus.
Wily Coyote.
You're gonna cutting words that?
Yep. Cutting word checks.
Okay, go for
Well
it.
played.
-6.
-6.
Okay.
Oh,
So
17.
Yeah.
17.
And I don't know what we're
Plus
putting
1
up
to what he
against.
What's your spell
originally
DC?
rolled. Okay. 16.
-16.
Yep.
And yours?
Oh, mine's even lower.
Okay.
Do they add up together?
No. No. In fact, they detract a little bit because the transition between the two isn't quite seamless.
I think mine's only 14, so.
Yeah.
He like gives a look down the hall.
The alley?
Sorry, down the alley, and
The same. Is this the same dwarf, the one that was starting to get high?
Yeah.
Dope.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's a whistler. Okay.
Yeah, he's just high. That's all.
yeah, now he's just a pleasant NPC.
Yeah.
He looks down. You can see he's squinting his eyes, and like something's not quite adding up. Then he reaches into his pocket, like pulls out a pocket watch, puts it away, and like continues down the hall.
Oh, okay. I only had like one more plan.
We did it!
Pocket watches? Amazing.
Yeah, why
I
not?
love it.
Pocket sundial.
I want
So-
one.
Underground?
Okay, we gotta work on what hide the bodies means.
You said hide these!
Yes. Okay, what do we do with these bodies?
I mean, do we have to do anything with them? I'm assuming I'm now covered in blood since I dragged a body around.
Yep.
I will prestidigitation him a couple times. Have I seen other people wielding rapiers in town?
Generally speaking, mostly, I mean, the guards are armed. A few of your rough and tumble types are armed.
But specifically rapiers.
Specifically rapiers. Not really. Dwarven culture shies away towards the small pointies.
Yeah. So yeah, that's not. Okay. Sorry, buddy. Look away. I was gonna take a dagger and elongate the hole in his throat.
God.
Okay.
And then you're so fucked up.
We can't really hide it, so let's go.
Make it look like dwarf on dwarf violence.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can you disguise yourself? Maybe we shouldn't look like ourselves for a little while.
That's true. I will take my hat off.
Good start. Yeah, halfling tiefling.
You're pretty distinctive, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. And then I don't have disguise self, but I will just minor illusion halfling face.
Can I disguise Kit on him?
Kit, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it.
What check would that be?
Let's make a dexterity.
Disguise kit check.
Just straight dex?
Are you proficient with the disguise kit?
I don't know if I can be, but probably not.
What's your background?
Roll add your dex.
What's your background?
Urchin.
That's Coctus.
Urchin?
Bro.
I'm glad. Oh my god, it's not much better. This is bad.
You need to use my dex.
That is just regular dex.
Yeah.
That is 8.
8?
8.
I should have inspired him.
Felix is a bit too loud, aesthetically speaking, to do much.
I just turn his shirt inside out.
You can like cover him in like a burlap sack, essentially.
That probably makes it worse.
He's a child trick-or-treating.
So, what are you guys doing? Where are you going?
I guess we're going back to the bar.
Soldiers bar and brawl.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna cast. How far is it to the bar? Approximately.
Not far at all, like a 10-15 minute walk.
All right, I'm gonna cast comprehend languages just to listen out for people screaming in Dwarvish.
Okay.
It sounds like this. Ah.
Right.
Give me a perception check.
That is what it sounds like.
As your mind now floods with the ability to understand Dwarvish.
Oh. That's pretty good.
22.
Not much. The alleyway that you guys left seems to be not traveled much. Everyone seems to be heading in a different direction. Like most of the traffic flow is heading in a different direction as you step back into the quote-unquote main street, one of these spokes that goes out, and there's dwarves going in and away from the central column. There's a few that are riding these large green lizards that kind of take priority through the traffic, moving back and forth. And you eventually make it back to the Boulder Bar and Brawl, where you see your companions around the table sharing a few pints.
Mara.
Before we got there, I want to hand him 33 gold. That's your cut. So, I think it's best if this never happened.
I kind of wish it didn't.
Okay, but it just didn't. It was true. Didn't happen.
Sure.
Har!
How goes it, friends?
Great.
It is very good. Riley killed a bunch of frogs and now we get free drinks for 2 days.
Yeah, we had a really exciting morning, and I'm sure yours was lamer.
Yes.
Yeah,
Definitely.
the plans fell through.
What plans?
You know, we
They were
went going to
making
talk
plans.
about plans, remember?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Oh,
Can
well.
I just inside check that?
Go for it.
They absolutely fell through.
Can I
though.
contest it with deception?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you have to do.
Oh, crappy.
Nah, unnatural 20.
Oh, shit.
Would I be assisting him in the lie?
Plans fell through, eh? That sucks.
So I have 18.
I think Sebastian kind of jumped the gun with the explanation before you got a chance to assist.
Well, and we met this fella.
His name is Fulgar.
He's got a job for us?
Yes, he'd like us to break and enter the glowing stone.
Which I still think is a fucking horrible idea.
It's not bread and butter. Easy.
You
You
want to
got
just
that right.
I mean, it is magic shop, so
I guess it depends on what
probably
he wants
has-
us to take.
So what
Magic
exactly
protections.
is it that you want us to take?
Well, it's nothing too spectacular. It's something I actually ordered from the shop owner. It's an enchanted belt buckle.
Oh, you already paid for it?
No, I paid for it. It was a mission item.
Oh,
What
well, then
does
it's
this-
not really stealing. It's just.
Well, I
It's
did
just
not say
taking
anything
what I
about stealing.
what I absolutely need, and as I said, you'll be helping a village.
Do I get the feeling that he's being honest about paying forward? Like do I feel that you're actually like you have in fact paid, or are you bullshitting?
Insight check.
us?
This is possibly deception.
Possibly.
Possibly deception. We don't know. Well, my insight is 23.
God damn.
Olger, are you lying?
No,
Okay, you did pay it in full. Okay, all right, fair enough.
yeah, he wants his stuff.
All right.
How does your belt buckle save a whole village? That's weird.
Do they all have
What?
low-hanging pants?
Hey,
still
fashion can
just
save
one belt.
lives, okay?
No, it cannot.
Well, it's more about what the belt buckle means. There is a leader of the village who's they're not very self-confident. Recently, they've lost an arm wrestling contest and they've been feeling really weak. And I've had a belt buckle basically enchanted to give him a little bit oomph to his strength. And once he gets his confidence back, then, he can help defend against raiders again.
What is the name of this town?
Excuse me.
Do you
My
know
ears
the
go
name
bad.
of the town?
Yeah, what's the name of the town?
Dilksky?
I'm not familiar.
Yeah, neither am I. All right, let's
very
see if we can find it. But, and I look at Sebastian and Felix. We don't take anything else.
Should we just find the owner instead? Because, we need stuff from there, too.
I mean, we can try. Well, I want to sell something.
I chuckle with that statement.
What if the
I'm
owner
watching
is
you.
stuck inside the shop?
Why would he be stuck inside his own shop?
Because magic stuff happens and there were demon frogs in a room.
He's a wizard. Whatever.
I'm a wizard. I get beat by the aboleth.
Right, well, for reasons I don't want to explain right now, I'm out of useful spells, so...
What? It's, early.
Right.
It's not
What?
even lunchtime.
I
What did
cringe.
you do? What did you do?
Okay, but your spells are
they
useful
look guilty?
mostly for stabbing and hurting people.
Insight check.
That's not always true. I have other level 2 spells.
I didn't get hit, at all.
So we didn't do anything.
Fuck. 10.
Just, negotiations just didn't work out.
I'm pretty sure Felix could roll
whatever
a 1.
whatever they roll.
Yes.
Yeah.
You rolled a 10? Yeah, I can't lose that.
Actually, I can't even lose to that.
Okay, well,
Well...
whatever. Okay, so then, how pressing is this matter? Do you need us to do it right now, or can we wait until tomorrow?
Well, the raiders are coming to that village pretty soon, so I kind of need it tonight.
You should probably warn them.
How do you know that there are raiders coming tonight?
I think it's probably a regular thing.
They're predictable. They're kind of like locusts.
They wake up every 23 years.
Hate
It
Locust.
is useful to have that sort of predictability. You
Hey,
can
if it's just
prepare for
breaking
it.
into a place and taking something that already belongs to them, I figure we can
I
do
wonder
that.
if this
Probably
probably is
do
called
that, yes.
Hopper.
Okay,
Maybe the
well,
bandits. Bugs on the
how exposed is the glowing stone in relation to other people being able to see it and so on?
Are you asking the DM or
Yes.
the...
Because we already been there.
Yeah, so it's on not a main street, but like a side street. It's not completely deserted, but it does get some foot traffic.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's see if we can find the owner, and then we'll make our way to the shop and see if we can break in.
I thought he lived above his shop.
Or below?
Or below.
Okay, great. now the plan's completely different.
Find out.
I mean,
Here's what I say. We go, you guys make a distraction. Felix and I will go in and look for the belt buckle, and then we'll get out as quickly as possible.
maybe you can put on a show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Alright, let's just fucking do this. I don't like this.
I mean, I probably should come with you because I kind of know what the buckle looks like.
No, of course, no. You're definitely fucking coming with us. We're not
Right.
gonna take the fucking fall for you.
If we get caught, I'm sorry, but
You're on your own,
you're the
mate.
one holding the bag.
What are you? We will all be in problems. It
Can you
will not
sing?
just be him.
Can you dance?
I can tell stories.
Okay, cool.
That is kind of useful.
All right.
You might be
fine.
part of the distraction.
Okay,
No, he
well,
needs to identify
let's-
the belt buckle.
Let's go.
You can distract first.
So you all,
Okay.
somewhat with varying degrees of reluctance and enthusiasm, begin to leave the Boulder Bar and brawl.
This is what I thought I was gonna do tonight.
I finished my drink, asked for one more.
Your
chug
plans
it,
were
slam
to
it
break
down, and
into
walk
places?
out.
And you begin to
Whose
make
place
your
were
way
you going to break into?
Oni, to help people.
to
Help
the
people. Okay, sorry.
to the Stone's Glow, a wizard shop on one of the peripheral edges of one of these spokes. As you make your way there, traffic begins to die down, but as you make it to the actual tunnel that contains the shop, you notice that there are a few people kind of milling about, kind of walking back and forth. The city itself is intermittently lit by oil lanterns that kind of hang down from the ceiling unchanged.
Did you say?
What's that? And then in addition, in various parts of the tunnel, there are patches of green moss that give this bioluminescent glow.
Oni is a little bit drunk.
I approve.
Yep.
Oh wait, hold on.
Yes.
Oni,
Yes.
the mushrooms.
Yes.
Let's do the thing.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Advantage.
So Oni reaches to his side where he has a little like shelf of mushrooms that could fit in his giant dragon palms.
10. So it's okay, but we don't all get to benefit from it.
And he pulls out these mushrooms, and their stalks have this. Their caps have this flowing, also bioluminescent color to them. Purples and blues and pinks that keep just moving and shifting in color. And as you begin to kind of harvest some of the spores, not quite as much of the spores comes out as expected. So how many people can benefit?
DC 10, 4 people. Yeah, 4.
So, do you know message?
Yes.
Okay, so then one of us who knows 'cause I know message and Felix knows message, so then one of us should be spored, and then 2 of us cannot be spored, and so we can all message each other.
What?
Okay.
Sure.
I think the people who are going in there should have it.
That's what I was gonna suggest. It should be Folger and Felix.
Really?
and-
Do you think the mushrooms would like alcohol?
Oh, that kills things.
don't do-
Alcohol's poison, dude.
Don't do that. Well,
It's not entirely.
It's
poison.
literally poison.
it's barley. It's poison to us.
It's
Oh, but there are
poison.
different kinds of
You know
alcohol.
what? Don't chance it. We still have to plant them like miles and miles apart.
Also, they're people. We can drink. Maybe they can too.
We're
Okay,
no.
let's ask them later.
Not
As you
very
guys are just standing outside the shop, like Oni taking his dragon claw and kind of pulling some of the spores out and distributing it to.
I mean, really, as long as
No.
one person has it who has message.
3 going in and 1 on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Agar, Sebastian,
Folger.
Folgar. That is 3.
And then I'm
And
staying
then
outside.
You are staying outside,
I
so
should.
you should have it. as
So
well.
he has this
Okay.
dragon claw of soft purple spores that he kind of just puts in your hand.
You have to eat that.
What does it do?
It connects you to the mushroom family and us.
It expands your mind, man.
We can talk psychically for half an hour.
Oh,
That
yes.
too.
That's
Oh.
all.
That is also part of it.
That makes sense. It's kind of.
We're going into a magic shop to steal a magical belt buckle. Take it.
Yeah.
High
This is my
concept,
mushroom
everyone.
family. They are delightful.
Yeah, he eats it.
Guys, we got him.
Constitution saving throw.
Don't.
Yeah, no. So you put the spores in your mouth, and they taste kind of like earthy. But after a few moments, you feel in your mind this presence of like 5 other almost places, but they're not quite places. They're almost entities. And as you kind of cast your mind out, you can hear it like echo, and you can feel the presence of everyone else that has ingested the spores as well. As well as
Interesting.
as well as this like alien mentality of the mushrooms themselves that are just kind of like almost in the background, just kind of watching you guys psychically communicate.
Wait, we need one more to take it, right?
No.
No, that is
You,
all of them.
me, Felix,
Oh, it's
Folger.
you. Okay.
No, it is Sebastian and
That was
Folger.
fresh.
I did not give it to Felix.
Okay.
So us 3 and Folger.
Okay.
Folger.
Sorry,
Folger.
Felix.
Oh, Oni wants me to ask you, mushrooms, how you are doing.
Psychically?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an animal handling check.
Oh, I should have done it. Animal handling. They're fun guys.
11.
11.
There is no
I give her advantage.
No.
Reject.
Next
Nice.
time.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
So you reach your mind out to the mushrooms, and then they reach back with like a series of flashes of images of like there's like a bubbling stream of water, and then there's like sunlight, and then there's grass, and then there's a mountaintop, and then there's like some deep, dark, dank pit somewhere in the Underdark. It's just this flash of images.
Dank.
They're much better than us. They have sunshine.
Ooh, that is better. Good for you, mushrooms, and I pet them.
And as you guys are having this conversation, there's a dwarf guard that just kind of rides by, and one of those large lizards just looks, glances your way, but then just keeps going.
I
Doesn't
look
pause.
really inconspicuous.
Mega Kamada.
Still moment.
Just
Okay, so
disappears down the hall.
What's the plan?
we need to distract all the people over somewhere away from here. And then the rest of the people break into the place, yes?
I've got just the thing, and I grab Oni and I pull him out like 50 feet away.
Yes.
The fuck you mean, kiss my mother? And I hit him with my maul.
Roll an attack roll.
Well, that's a distraction, I guess.
That is 16.
That does not hit me.
Extra attack. I'll fucking show you. That is less.
What are you doing?
Off his shield.
Why are you trying
Come
to hit
on,
me?
mate. Fucking.
We already did this when we met the first time.
The
I don't
distraction
understand.
thing.
Is there like a
Why would this
soapbox
be a
around?
distraction?
We're keeping people away.
They don't
Perception
know
check.
us.
I was
I thought maybe like Riley sings a song or
12.
something.
This will draw more people. They like violence.
There's a barrel down the way. You
People
can drag
like
it
music.
over, but it's not immediately out front.
I dragged the barrel over.
Okay, so this human with her fun buns aglow goes over,
Wait, stop.
drags a barrel.
Now we're stealing barrels.
I get on top of it. And I
Murder
start.
4 people.
What?
Not you, go on.
Are you guys? I message in my mind, Sebastian.
I'm just standing here watching you do this.
Are you guys ready to go, or should I wait?
I look up to Fulgur and Magic.
Yeah, so,
Invisibility, you're gonna need some help.
no.
Alright, and I'll just give him a good slap on the back and cast invisibility level 2.
Level 3.
Oh,
You
right.
mean you're not
Three.
getting it? Gotcha.
Level 3. No, sorry, level 3 for both. So 2 people. Wait, I was saying like we're out of sight, right? For random people.
There's a few people whose backs are turned to you at the moment.
Okay, yeah, as long as their backs are turned.
Okay.
Yep, level 3 invisibility for 2 people.
We
So
put the movies away.
you and Fulgur?
Yeah.
Okay. So the two disappear from sight. Riley?
Oh, okay. Hey guys, hey. Pretend like I'm really interesting and important. And then I light my fun buns, and then I start proselytizing about Theatress and how cool she is, and then I minor illusion a bunch of dragons, and then I take out my origami dragons and I start handing them out to people.
Willow,
And
help her.
Our club, here.
Little
dear-
kobold comes out, has it. Yeah! He starts running. Hey! Come here a second!
You heard about Theatris, the best goddess since ever, and stuff. And you know, she's really cool, and she'll help you out, and she'll let you do whatever you want, as long as you're nice.
That sounds like a
Persuasion
good
or
plan.
performance, your choice.
Yeah.
It is a great goddess, I would say.
8.
You are terrible at
This
this.
little kobold runs up to them with these origami dragons, starts handing them out to a couple of people, and they all just take it in their hand. They're looking at you, kind of a bit confused, perplexed.
I smack Oni and Agar in the back of the head and help!
Did you walk over to us?
No,
I joined
I
front
went
of
with
you.
her.
I pulled you away.
She dragged the barrel to like
I dragged
me.
it
Oh,
right
so
by
where we
you
were?
guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I will help. Are there like we are at the bottom floor? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I will take out the staff of frost, and I will cast cone of cold into the sky.
Into the ceiling.
Yes.
Okay.
Can
So
it even
that
reach
is
the
it?
ceiling? It shouldn't. It can't reach the
Oh
ceiling.
wait, I actually forgot to roll the charges for the
No, he
cone of
can't
cold. I
because
might
Please
not be
roll
able
one.
to do that.
Please don't roll.
No, I rolled a 5.
Awesome. Start playing my ukulele.
Dude, that's terrifying.
Gling,
Right.
gling, gling.
I don't know, something about the power of Theatris, and it is impulsive like this. And I cast Cone of Cold, so that hopefully snow will fall. and
Why
that
did you do
is-
that?
Okay, so there's just an explosion of like ice and just blue energy that coats the ceiling, and these icicles start like.
Icicles?
Yeah.
Okay, I will cast Burning Hands.
Makes it better.
Rating.
Oh my god.
I'm literally. I have nothing.
Yeah, let's use all our spells.
I know!
I have
all
nothing
good.
that I can do here to help you with distractions.
Okay, you cast Burning Hands, and it immediately begins to start melting,
Yes,
No, it's
that is better.
and it just starts like dripping, like. bloop, 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 bloop.
This
And-
is
Behold the power of the actress.
yes. It is fun.
There are people.
This is so apropos.
There are people who like see this expulsion of energy and then this rapid contrast of fire, and then begin walking away from you guys. Just like the hallway is temporarily clear.
This worked better than we thought.
Riley, no one is coming.
I'm going to the nearest wall and walking up it and just shouting at people as I stand on the side of the wall, like perpendicular to
We
it.
become crazy New
Parallel to the
Yorkers.
crowd.
You can do this. To be clear, like people are walking away from you.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So what are you gonna shout to them?
That's fine. I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna start shouting. Look at the one with the lights in the head. She is weird.
Persuasion check.
Pay no attention
Yeah.
to the dwarf on the wall.
Your choice.
What?
Performance or persuasion. Your
Dude,
choice.
equal. It makes no difference. Unnatural one.
Did we lose Paul?
Oh no.
Probably.
Oh,
No, he's there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, fuck this, I'm out.
He is invisible.
That's true.
I promise we'll get your belt buckle.
A perpendicular Agar starts yelling at them, trying to convince them.
Sorry, Riley.
And-
I did fail.
Their jaunt kind of like hurries up, and they disappear around the corners even faster. The
Would wall of
hallway
ice have been better?
I walk back down.
is empty.
I message Sebastian. You're clear.
Great.
Well, we accomplished our objective.
It did not go the way
I'd
I
like
hoped.
to attempt to check the door for traps.
Investigation check.
Wait, can I cast guidance on myself?
I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know what the spell says.
I'm sorry.
What
Pulling
does the
up
spell say?
guidance.
I'm gonna bite you.
I bet you will.
Bazinga.
Oh wow.
Unwilling creature. I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go for it.
I guide myself.
Yes.
So that's a D4.
Also, I'll also be like, this door is guarded, mayhaps. Perhaps you should check for traps.
It's true, you never do.
So
Inspired.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah, D8 as well.
I'm gonna roll all of it because the way I've been rolling, I'm gonna.
Roll one at a time.
Okay.
You'd for sure get the guidance.
Yeah, for sure the guidance.
Nice.
Unnatural 20.
For investigation.
You begin to check, and you notice that the door does have traps, both physical and magical, within them, but the traps aren't activated currently. It's like the traps are off.
Okay.
And as you further inspect, you notice that there are 3 locks on the door. And just after a quick glance, you kind of pull your tools out, do a quick investigation. 2 of the 3 locks are unlocked. Only like the bottom lock is locked, and you're just kind of looking at it, and you've seen this kind of lock before, such that it's kind of surprising that this is the only lock.
It's got a good security system, but it's all not active at the moment.
That's weird.
Right. I guess I'll try to pick the lock.
Okay. Go ahead. Give me
Thieves'
tools.
This is a good strategy.
Proficient in.
Yeah.
I think we're expert planners, guys.
I mean, plans go awry. Why
14?
14.
Oh.
Lock opens. You open the door, and inside you see a wide room with a number of shelves, and the shelves have like little glowing pieces of geodes. They're kind of glowing and casting a little bit of dim light within here. There are plenty of like thick, heavy shadows, but you can see the tops of these bookshelves kind of marked by these geodes. You enter the room.
Right.
Okay. I just, as we're walking in, I'll just be like, maybe you want to go invisible?
I can opt.
Shit. Damn it. I should have. Actually, no, I wouldn't have done that. Never mind.
Okay.
Um,
So the 3 of you, I assume, have stepped inside.
I'd like to do a stealth. A stealth. I would like to stealth. I would like to hide, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
doing me a stealth.
Roll a stealth check.
I would like 1 stealth, please.
Very secret. Much silent.
Yeah.
Slow.
Oh my god.
Wow, dude.
You have
You
your
have
inspo.
the Bardic
You do
Inspiration
have
still.
inspiration.
Right, I'm gonna use it.
Desperately, please. Oh, God.
17.
Oh, my God.
17.
What?
So
You rolled a 2.
Expertise, bro.
So you actually trip over a rug, but you catch yourself such that you don't actually make any noise. You and then you lean against one of the bookshelves. You look back
I'm a pro.
You look back, hoping your invisible companions have entered, and the door is just slightly ajar.
Slightly agar.
Hey. It's
Hey,
loud
what's
and
in the
yelling.
shop?
Ugh.
Yeah, I'm invisible. I might as well just walk in. I mean, yeah.
Okay.
Close the bloody door.
Close it, yeah, I'll close it behind us too.
Wait. Can I take a look? We'll close it like almost all the way, so it's cracked. And then I want to take a look at the mechanisms. See, like, are they going to reactivate once it's closed?
Arcana check.
Wouldn't be worth using luck at that point. 14.
14.
Peter, can I borrow a die?
You notice one of the spells is kind of a
Spell?
lower level
For anything?
spell that doesn't seem to have been activated, like it requires some sort of trigger mechanism. And then there's a higher level spell that you just don't quite understand, but there's nothing overt about it that would tell you it would just turn on spontaneously. That's what you can gather from this decoration of symbols lining the back of the door.
Do it.
I will whisper to Sebastian and say, hey, tell Riley that we might need her to dispel one of the traps on this door
Can't do it.
before we close it.
Riley,
Sebastian.
you might need to dispel some of the magic traps on the door before we close it.
Okay, but here's the problem. I don't have that spell prepared.
So Felix, I don't think we can do that. She's not ready for what we're doing.
So,
Sebastian, tell Felix I already told everyone that.
She says, "You're doing a great job, Felix."
Go ahead.
She believes in you.
She's so sweet.
So, we're worried about the locks relocking, I guess. I mean, I can do something like identify and see what the spells are.
Yeah, do that.
If I do that.
Yeah.
I cast identify on the locks.
Okay, are you doing like a ritual spell, or are you doing a
I'll burn the slot. I'll actually burn the slot because, time is of the essence.
Okay, now correct me, rules master. He's currently invisible. Will casting identify break that, or do you have to cast it?
Oh, no, I think it's gonna be if he casts something. Hold on.
Okay. Fulgur, you would know from your experience that if you cast this spell, you will break invisibility. Do you still choose to do that?
We are already inside, so and nothing has started to hit the visible companion yet. So I'll take the risk and actually cast identify to make sure that we can still get out.
Okay. All right. You cast the spell, blinking into existence. What does casting the spell look like for Fulgur? What flourish does he put on it?
He takes a piece of one of his silver hairs and mumbles a few words in Dwarven, ties a knot, and then suddenly rips it apart. And just a little hand symbol, and taps the object that he wants to have identified.
Oh no.
Excuse me? Sorry, what's happening?
It's an exciting music for a door.
Okay. Your mind connects outwards, and the glyphs on the walls suddenly make themselves apparent, and you realize that one of the spells is just a simple alarm spell that is not activated, the lower level spell, and one of the higher level spells is a hold person spell. That's cast. It's cast at a high enough level that it could hold several people.
And that's not activated, or is activated?
No, neither are activated.
Alright.
Okay.
I get that back to the group. Yeah, one's a hold person spell, like a hold lot, and there's an alarm, but none of them are activated. That's kind of weird. Really weird.
I'm worried that if we close the door, it'll activate them.
But the door is already closed.
Right.
No, it's like almost closed.
I mean, the door was already closed, so.
Right.
I mean.
That's fair.
I don't know why you're concerned.
I'm new with magic, but door opening and closing seems like a strange trigger.
Okay.
All right, how about we do it from a distance? Everybody come
I'm gonna
far away.
I'm gonna go to the opposite end of. I'm gonna try to get out of the 30-foot range.
Right,
God,
everybody
beware
far
of the
away,
door.
and I'll mage hand to close the door.
I want to go to the opposite corner. Did it close?
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
And I'm gonna try to use the mage hand to open the door.
It opens.
I think we're good for now.
Okay. So.
Was that the signal?
What do we see?
What signal?
Okay.
We did not establish
Perception
signal.
check for my 3 breaking and entering players.
God.
Oh, that's good.
Perception or investigation. Your choice.
Just always use my dice.
Right. Natural 20 on investigation.
Plus.
4.
And Fulgur?
I
proficient.
I thought you had higher
18.
intelligence.
No.
Okay.
Just plus
An
1.
18, a 24, and Felix?
Let's say 19. Wait, 16 plus 3, 19.
19.
My dice
Okay.
always roll better for other people.
You guys search around, and this first level, there's one room off to the side that has a bunch of shelves within it, and You can actually like take the geodes that are glowing and kind of use them as makeshift candles that you bring around to illuminate your passage as you're walking around.
If they're invisible and grab the geodes, do the geodes go invisible?
If they like put it underneath something, like if they put it underneath, but if they're just holding it, it's just a floating candle essentially.
Okay.
It's a rock.
That's fun.
Is it too dark for dark vision here?
No, your dark vision's good.
Yeah, I'll just use my dark vision instead of, making
we'll leave those where they are.
Yeah.
So, okay, as you guys look around, you notice that each shelf seems to be arranged with different types of inventory. You go and there's like a shelf of vials with things. You go to a different shelf and there's different like little boxes with like fur in them, and then you walk to different portions and you see that there's like different powders. You kind of smell one of them smells like sulfur, one of them smells like something else. And as you guys just kind of inspect the area by and large, collectively you figure out that pretty much everything up here is just like various spell components that people might need for their spells.
I did kill you, babe.
Sebastian, you go to one of the cases and you find a wand there, and you guys also find one particular shelf with scrolls.
No belt buckles.
No belt buckles. However, you also find during your trip around these little, and they're kind of like randomly placed on the shelves, these little like musical trinkets. It's like the kind of thing you would wind up and then let go.
Are there price tags on anything? Is that a curiosity?
Yeah, you would see that it's etched into the actual wood of the shelf, such that everything has a very clear place, so you can see the price tags of everything. Yeah. Is there something specific you wanted to know?
Like how expensive are like the trinkets?
Oh, the trinkets? The trinkets actually don't seem to have a price. They seem to be decorative.
Is there like a jewelry counter with rings and necklaces?
As you look around, no, but you do see that there is a door with like a fancy seal to it that leads into another room. And this weird set of like lines and dashes.
I would very much like to inspect that door.
Okay.
See if I can make anything of it.
Give me an investigation check with advantage for reasons.
Okay.
Or reasons.
Still not great though.
Sunshine.
I'm gonna use a luck point.
Can you inspire yourself?
Nope.
Oh, it's like a level
Shit.
13 or something, right?
16.
So 9 to a 6.
Wait.
God damn. Terrible. So 12.
Jeez.
12?
Wow, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
You notice
Okay,
that it's some sort of magical lock, and it just doesn't quite. You're not quite catching it, but there's something familiar about it. There's something that's like right on the edge of your mind.
Riley, they have
he's at that
magical
door?
trinkets in here. Or like musical trinkets. I mean, obviously they're magical. We're in a magic shop, but it's also musical.
Do you think we should go in? Street's clear.
Maybe when we're on the way out.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm a little bit worried that if everyone comes in, then... Wait, yeah, everybody come in.
No, this is... we
need
should
a
have the
lookout.
least amount of
We need
people
at least
in
one
this.
lookout.
We are looking at... The three of us are looking at it.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
I don't want to look out. It's boring out here.
Oh my
Dark in here.
god, this is...
I'm going inside.
Riley just walks in.
fucking hell.
Hey guys.
You notice a couple like floating geodes.
Whoa.
I cast detect magic and walk inside.
Oh my... I guess I'll stay outside and be on the lookout.
Okay.
I'll just
got
casually...
spores, right?
I am going... What?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, you got spores.
Okay, good. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm walking to the opposite side, like the opposite wall, and I'm moving about 10 feet over on either side, and I'm just gonna be smoking my pipe and writing in my notebook, and keeping an eye out.
Okay. Conspicuously inconspicuous.
Yes.
Okay. You walk in with Arquillo.
And detect magic.
Detect magic as a spell. A
Yes.
ritual.
I'm casting with a burning thing. Spell slot. Go away.
Okay. The door lights up magical behind you and in front of you. The wand over in the corner lights up as magical. The scrolls light up as magical. And there's this no.
It says I learned the school of magic as well.
Did you find any magic in the magic shop?
Okay.
Yes, I look.
The scrolls are all over the place.
Yes, that is.
Abjuration,
terrible.
evocation. The wand is evocation.
Ooh.
None of the individual components themselves are actually magical, and the door is abjuration.
Okay.
Don't steal anything.
I will.
I would like to investigate the door.
Yeah, to ask me.
Wait,
I swear I know this.
Investigation
What
check.
is this door?
Fulgar, take a look at this door with me. Tell me if you
And-
recognize anything.
With advantage. If
Oh.
Fulgar, are you assisting the big scaled dragonborn?
Sure. I mean, right now we seem to be allies, so I might as well.
Oh, do you know what each one of us are?
You guys? No, not really.
Okay, well then in that case, I rolled pretty high, 18. So, plus my, you said investigation?
Yeah.
Okay, so plus 4, so 22. So you see this rather large dragonborn, about 8 foot, roughly. Black scales, kind of discolored in some areas, so as to show where scars have been. These piercing cerulean eyes, just kind of looking all around this door, trying to point stuff out and see if you can assist in pointing things out. Do I recognize any languages or anything like that?
You do. And so written on the side of the door in kind of a repeating pattern is A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. And then there's a familiarity to the dashes and the lines that is reminiscent of some, like, although you weren't a musician yourself, you've seen like sheet music, and this is kind of like
I lived with 2 musicians for a long period of time.
it's not like it's not the actual notes, it's like the chords of stuff, and so you see like this.
Oh my god,
pattern of
Goonies
music.
piano!
So I expressed that information to
No?
the group.
Alright.
Are you, I know
hasn't seen
that
it.
you two are musical.
And Felix and Fulgur and Riley, because you're also a bard, now that he points this out, like your mind connects, like, oh, that's what that is. It's just written kind of like a weird Cody type of way.
That's music. Okay.
The trinkets are the key to the puzzle.
It's at least poetry. Was that a specific set? Like, was it 3 sets of ABAB?
It was just
Was all over the
AB
place.
AB kind of
Yes.
in a box-like
I think
pattern
it was
around
A, B,
the actual
silence,
dashes.
A, B,
and that.
silence, A, B, silence. While they figure that shit out, I'm gonna ritually cast Identify on the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So within the next 10 minutes, if they don't figure it out.
Yeah.
Real quick before I forget, does Riley wears the bag of holding over his shoulder?
Holding or colding?
Holding.
Do we have a bag of
We
colding?
don't have a
No.
bag of colding.
Oh, we don't. Yeah.
Do I wear that?
Yeah.
Why do
think
I
so.
always get stuck with the bag?
Hey, I'll take it.
Because you keep track of things, I don't.
Yes,
true.
yes, she has it.
Sorry.
So she carries it over her shoulder.
Yeah, it's kind of like a satchel, like.
Cool. Hangs on her hip. Cool. No further comments.
Wow, that's suspicious as fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? What are you doing, man?
So Riley's in the corner on her tiptoes, looking at all of these little music boxes, trinkets, and you see a human with fun buns lit up and a modest scale mail's dress style armor and a shield with a copper dragon head in the middle, maybe a ukulele hanging out somewhere, and apparently the bag of holding.
And scurrying like around her feet, in between her legs, is this orange-colored kobold with this X of like leather and pouches dangling from it.
Do I see anything cool?
There's a wand.
It is evocation. Be careful with that.
I already picked it up.
Not the
Oh,
music
wait.
boxes, though.
Don't steal shit.
I didn't steal it. I'm in the shop.
Put it back.
I'm
You're
in the
not
shop.
in the shop.
Okay.
I can hear him
Oh.
Oh.
because we have the mental.
Yeah, I'm still in the shop.
No, the mental connection isn't instantaneous. You have to like will it.
Yeah, if he wills
In the
it.
shop.
If he wills it, you hear it, but
Oh.
you don't hear it otherwise. Because then
Okay.
otherwise it's like mind reading. Like,
Okay.
they can like read your past.
Ooh.
Okay. You play the box.
I play all of them.
You play all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. The first one you play has this rhythm that just goes boom boom cha, boom boom cha, boom boom cha. Okay.
I will shock you.
And then you play the second one,
Yeah.
and it goes shaka raka, shaka raka,
Guys, this is
shaka
Shaka.
raka. And you look to the door, and there are 4 different lines framed by this A-B pattern. There are 4 different trinkets.
Oh. I found the key.
Where are the trinkets on the map?
They were spread out, but they kind of like gathered it up at this point.
So there's more trinkets. Okay.
So we need to investigate what the lines look like.
Yeah, need to go open Fruity Loops and start mixing.
You can
There
put
you
me
go.
up against the door that I'm identifying.
Oh, I just realized what song it reminded me of.
After 10 minutes,
Got a feeling? Yeah.
after 10 minutes, Oni, it kind of dawns on you that the way to open this door is to play all the trinkets and to provide an A-B rhyme on top of it.
Oh.
Oh, on top of it. Okay, I will continue my poem then.
Okay. I express that information to the group.
I was
And I
already
go-
doing that.
Okay, I am useless here. I'm going to go back outside.
Well, how do we know what order to play the boxes?
Good luck.
Let's just try. There's only 24 combinations.
Wow, that's
What-
really
what-
good math for somebody
So-
with 9 intelligence.
That was Kelsey's
Let's
speech.
just look at the
So,
lines.
for the sake of humoring me, all 4 of the boxes can't be like someone has to hold it and play it.
Oh, you like a Jack in the Box type
It's a Zelda puzzle.
situation? Yeah, right.
I don't know what that means, but yeah.
Right.
It's a Zelda puzzle, don't worry.
You can't do it all at once. Someone has to be at each thing.
Yeah.
Is there any note about the length of the AB poem necessary?
Haiku it
Just
up.
4 lines should suffice.
What do the lines on the door look like? Or are they literally just lines?
It's like long dash, short, long dash, short, and like that's the top line. And then the second line is like space, short dash, space, short dash, short dash.
Okay, I find the long dash, short music box.
Okay. So Riley,
What does that
you
mean?
begin playing yours, and it goes boom, boom, cha, boom, boom, cha. So Riley, start going.
Okay.
Just say it. Don't pound it.
Boom, boom.
But we were rocking you, and the only way to do that,
Just
Yeah.
humor me.
That's true.
boom, boom, cha. Boom, boom, cha.
Okay.
Over and over?
Yeah.
Forever.
Yeah.
Just don't stop.
Okay. You play yours.
Hey,
and
drunk
here it
river.
goes.
Yeah.
Drunk it off.
Shaka
Boom,
raka.
boom, cha.
Shaka raka.
But in what, like, when in sequence to hers? Or does it matter?
It'll
You
line
decide.
up. Don't
You
worry.
pick.
It'll line up.
Boom, boom, cha. Boom, boom, cha.
Shaka raka.
Boom, boom,
Shaka raka. Shaka raka.
All right, Oni, you pick up an
Shaka
instrument.
raka.
I walked out of the building.
Shaka raka.
You walked out of the building?
Shaka
Yeah, I'm
raka.
joining you.
You're joining me?
Yep.
Oh god.
All right, Fulgur, what does your instrument sound like? Keep going, guys. Keep going.
Shaka raka. Shaka raka.
What does my instrument sound like?
Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
you
cha.
decide.
Boom,
Yeah,
boom,
it's
cha.
probably.
This isn't the
Yeah.
money for the audience. Let's do this, Usher. Boom, boom, cha. Boom, boom,
Chakra.
Yeah.
Chakra.
Yeah.
Chakra.
What's Arquillo doing?
Yeah.
How's
Ooh, I
Arquillo's
could do it,
go?
Yeah.
Keep
Oh,
going.
right,
Oh my
sorry guys.
God.
This is
boom, boom,
non-stop.
cha.
Chakra.
Boom, cha.
Chakra.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
cha. Boom, boom, cha.
Chakra.
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah,
cha.
yeah, yeah.
Boom, boom, cha. Hurry up, Felix! Boom, boom, cha.
We're definitely gonna get caught.
Yep. Come on, Felix.
All right. So
I
now
got
let's go in. Okay. Your beautiful, magical, wonderful door. Your wonderful magic will fill us with glee. I have never seen anything like you before. Now, swing on your hinges and open sesame. I read that in the wrong pentameter.
It reluctantly opens.
Because the door can emote that.
The door just gives you a slow fucking it opens.
It's sad.
The equivalent of a slow clap.
Precisely. And it opens up into the next room, and as it opens up into the next room, that's where we're gonna take our break.
All right.
So, if you're with us live, please vote on our Legends Die D20 of inspiration. that will
Honestly.
go to one of us.
Terrible.
I understand that I just lost any
No,
shit.
give it to the DM for embarrassing the players. Well played, sir.
And we'll be back in about.
Or to Fulgar.
Don't forget our preemptive
Yeah,
votes.
the guest should get the die, y'all. Come
Well, that's what-
on.
it's a
We'll
vote.
find out.
It's a vote.
It's a vote.
But there are preemptive votes
Be
that were done
kind
in
to
the Discord
guests.
earlier today.
Show him some hospitality.
So we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So we'll see you soon.
boom, boom, cha.
Yeah.
Hey, and we're back.
Hello, everyone.
So, Chris, why don't you update us with what's going on in the chat, the chatterbox?
Chat box. We got a couple regulars and a big couple new faces as well.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yep. Thanks to the regulars for coming out and renewal.
Party
Beefy
hard.
Appreciate you having me out here and hanging out. Also, Prince Overkill.
Ooh,
And-
Prince Overkill, what up?
Yep.
Who dat?
That's it.
DM Collective.
Oh, nice.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Ah, shit is correct.
Yes, they always make things weird for us.
They're here to see
And
the
Hot on
carnage.
top as well.
Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. And
We do have results for the Legends Die, and
Fear
as
everyone
it
should
should
be
be, our lovely guest Paul has received
Hey.
Legends Die.
Hey.
Congratulations to you, Paul.
Use it well.
so
Just use it. We never do.
you have a D20 of inspiration that you can add to any roll for the remainder of the session.
Sweet.
Oh. He's gone
He
stealth.
passed
He's
out
still
from
there.
excitement.
He's gone stealth.
This is
Oh,
what happens.
welcome back.
We get ourselves for some reason.
Yeah. I was just unmuting myself.
Yep. I don't know why that happens. It just does.
Okay, weird. That's
Okay.
what, man.
Sweet. Thank you everyone who voted for me. Much love.
Question mark?
So, as you guys are inside investigating, the camera pulls back to a somewhat fuming dwarf on the outside. Agar, what are you up to?
You know what? I don't think I don't fucking trust that they're just like chilling out in there. I don't want to get kicked out of this city. Got a lot of shit to do. I pocket my notebook. Let's just fucking go. Can we leave Arquillo out for the lookout? Do you trust Arquillo to be able to?
Arquillo is the best. Absolutely, yes.
He doesn't have spores.
All right, that's fine. He'll. What you can't. You don't. Shush! You're not there.
You have to be clear when you're speaking telepathically.
He does. He also doesn't have spores,
Yeah,
That's
not spores
true.
either.
Yeah.
so he can't. All right. Well, if you trust Arquillo, fine. Let's do it.
Okay.
We go in.
They're playing music earlier.
They're playing music.
Well, more like, yes.
Oh,
And as you enter,
I'll follow behind.
Whatever.
as you enter into this dark magic shop,
We wait until like it's clear and there's nobody like that can visibly see us.
Still
Right.
there we
Going
go.
into a
Made
closed
some
shop.
Weird shows.
Arquillo just like closes the door behind you, and you just hear "Good luck!"
Wait.
Wow. Just little dragon snout sticks out.
I grab his tail.
Yeah, what's up?
I need to disguise you.
Okay, make me look bigger.
Sure. I'm gonna make him look like a dwarven child. That's a 15.
15. Okay, you can cover him in a cloak and give him like a makeshift beard that kind of sticks out.
Nah.
This is itchy. I like
Dad.
it.
Okay.
Don't eat it.
It's fun. He just begins to like scratch his little like fake beard.
Half of it falls out.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
Don't eat it.
He just stands outside the magic shop.
If someone says Mega Camara, you say Mega Camara.
Okay.
Okay.
Kagamamara.
Very good.
Yeah.
He's got
Something
this.
happens. What are we dealing with you? Run in here
Okay.
and find us.
Okay.
Yes.
Wait,
Like
no.
an ambush.
Yes.
Not just anything happens.
Oh shit, you're right.
If another person comes by and tries to come in, you run ahead of him and come get us.
Okay.
That is better. Yes.
Okay, I'm
That-
pretty fast.
You
You're
are
a
very
good
fast.
runner.
Yes.
Whoa.
Woo.
Right.
Okay.
Go
Don't
woo
leave
it out
them.
there.
Mega Camara.
Okay, Kagamamara.
Very good. Okay, let's go.
I look at Oni, I look at Arquillo, and I just continue walking on. I'm just like,
And as you walk in, there's this like this fading echo of discordant cacophony of music.
Okay.
And this door that's reluctantly opening.
Reluctantly
Sad.
opening. I love that.
Fulgur, have you found what you're looking for?
Not yet. I mean, this just seems like the friend shop for, supplies and such.
Okay, fine, fuck it.
It's a bunch of garbage.
Have you taken anything?
I put the wand behind my back. I haven't stolen anything. I'm still in the store.
Do I see him hide the wand?
He wasn't being stealthy about it.
Right,
He was pretty obvious.
If anyone wanted you to see it, Agar, you
What
wouldn't have
Fulgur
seen it.
say?
Put the wand back.
I'm gonna hang on to it. We might need it.
Oh my.
What if it saves the shop owner's life? Then he'll be real happy is that we borrowed it.
You know what?
It does not matter
You know
right
what?
now.
You know
Let's
what?
just
Fine.
go.
Let's just. You know what? Whenever it gets stolen or broken, or whatever you take and it's broken, you're paying for it.
Okay, Dad.
Good luck with that.
Sounds fair. Let's go. And I start marching toward the door.
I'll follow.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't trust you either. So fucking
You don't trust a fellow dwarf? What's wrong with you?
dwarves can be shitty people too. You don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Dwarves are people. What does that supposed to mean?
Don't worry about it.
In my experience, a lot of people are shady. It doesn't matter the size or the structure.
Exactly.
Everybody poops.
In my experience, most people are pretty great.
She's lived a sheltered life.
Well,
Yeah,
You don't know my
Sounds
life.
like it.
I don't.
With a comment like that, it sounds like it has been.
And your voices bounce off the walls as you descend like 15
swear we're being
feet
stealthy.
down down stone steps
Oh, I'm not
into
trying to
another
Obviously.
chamber. And as you walk into this other chamber, it's a very simple, opens up into a T hallway. There's another door straight ahead in front of you, and there are essentially 4 rooms.
Swedish flag.
Which way did we come from?
You guys are heading this way.
Okay, so we can't. So
This is the beginning. This is the next door.
All right, and to the other hallways, there's
Next door. Yeah, and there are doors here going to other rooms.
Are the doors marked?
Give me an investigation check.
Sure.
First roll of the night.
I'll cast guidance on him.
Okay.
I
Add a
don't know what
D4.
that looks like.
I get guidance on that.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's your show, buddy.
I got 16.
nice.
16. Okay. As you look around, what languages do you speak?
Excuse me?
What languages does Fulgur speak?
Just Dwarven in common.
Dwarven in common. Okay. There's some script in other languages that you don't perceive. However, as you look around, you notice the familiar kind of hieroglyphic markings across the door. There's something that resembles essentially armory on one door. There's something that resembles like a quill on another door. There's another door that has kind of like a droplet on it, like a raindrop. And then there's another door that just is unmarked.
There's 5 doors?
4.
Well, 5, 1 to get next.
Correct. 1 leading to somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
So there's one with water like water droplet on it, right?
Yep.
Just gonna move myself for lizards and take out I'm gonna take out like water skin and just flick some water on it, see what happens.
Okay. You take some of your water and flick it on the door and it kind of just soaks into the wood. Nothing.
What are you doing? Why are you throwing water at this thing?
Is it holy?
Just symbols on the door. This was a water droplet. Try to put water on it.
That's smart.
But is it not just indicator of what is inside?
Probably potions.
That's what I would
Potions,
assume.
yes.
Or the bathroom.
Oh,
Yeah, it could be the restroom too. Well, since we had the music puzzle up there, I kind of figured that these were all like magic doors.
that makes
the 4th
sense.
door? Armory, quill, water, and what?
Like,
Unmarked.
Oh.
You said there's a what? Did Fulgar mention that he sees writing on the door, or?
I see writing on the door.
I just said symbols, so.
Okay. Can I
okay,
look at the
well,
door?
Do we recognize any of the languages?
Oni, you would recognize.
Draconic.
Gnomish.
Gnomish. Okay. That is one of the languages I speak.
Wait, is the owner of this place Gnomish?
No.
What does it say?
It says
Armory,
armory,
parchments,
parchments,
vials.
vials. This one is unmarked.
Miscellaneous.
So probably belt buckle is in the other one.
It's just full of belt buckles.
Fulgur, when you commissioned your belt buckle thing, who did you speak to? The owner?
Detect magic is still up. It's like 10,
I
actually.
think I talked to the owner. I mean, it's kind of hard to. When the owner has like 12 apprentices, so I think it was the owner, or maybe someone who was the manager.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
Sebastian.
Do any of the doors emanate magic?
The doors themselves do not emanate magic, but you can feel like a magical pulse coming from behind them.
Sebastian, maybe we check the unmarked door.
Okay.
I would like to check for traps for the unmarked door.
Okay, investigation check. If there are 2 of you kind of doing it, advantage.
Well, I'll just let Oni do it.
Okay, well, advantage, so either 19, natural 20. Hey, 19 and then 20. That is great. You are the best.
Okay, you go up to the door, and there's this almost invisible wire just like along the bottom.
We finally figured it out, guys.
What?
We didn't just touch the door and get blasted.
Only took 40 seconds.
So there is a thing there.
39.
You could probably disarm that. I'm not exactly the most dexterous.
Right.
I could burn it.
That probably wouldn't
That's
fix it.
a good
I'll try to use thieves' tools to disarm the trap.
Okay. Thieves' tools check.
16.
16.
Adds so much.
You notice that there's like the wire leads to a mechanism that's probably in the door frame, and they're like holes up top. So you can just kind of like pinch the wire with something such that it doesn't move, or like it won't trigger. Just step over it, pinch it.
I have
works.
pinched the wire.
Okay.
Sweet.
I'll open the door.
Door opens easy enough.
It's not locked. Cool.
After you, Fulgar.
And I make sure I step over the wire, and I come in.
Okay. The room you enter seems modestly adorned. There's just kind of like a basic cot, a desk over in one area, and kind of a lute off to the one side, which does not give a magical glow from your detect magic, which is still up.
Okay.
How long does that last?
No build book. 10 minutes.
Okay.
Next door then. I imagine it is not considered armor. Yes?
Is there anything else of interest in here?
Well, perhaps we should open the door.
Investigation check.
Oh, wait. Maybe
So
it
I'm
has
going to be
traps.
peeking my head around, keeping my eyes out for necklaces.
Nat
and-
20.
Natural 20 plus
4.
4. You start rifling through, kind of like underneath the bed cot. You start pulling out some of the drawers and whatnot, and you discover a false bottom in one of the drawers. You kind of pull it out, and then it's just like another box, and there's like various like loose leaf papers. It kind of looks like records and receipts and whatnot. But then the thing you pulled out, the false bottom, has a false bottom. And so you like go into that one,
False bottomception.
and you see a small quartz-like emblem with this series of like points on it, kind of a dodecahedron style, but every point has lines connecting every other point. So it's this like intricate geometric pattern,
Do
essentially.
you recognize that?
Is it like a
He's
web?
looking at it.
I will take it.
Riley, maybe you should leave an origami dragon in his like bed or something.
But doesn't even know you've been here.
He doesn't know who you are. Yeah,
Not
you're right.
about
It is
it.
bad
We're
idea.
here to get his belt buckle and that's it.
But
We're
maybe
not
he would find it
taking
amusing.
anything. We're just leaving everything be.
You don't know what I'm here for.
What?
I agree. Just leave everything be. It's not our stuff. We just came in here for something I paid for.
What if you leave a present, though?
An incriminating present.
Well, you know,
I'm investigating the door with a
That's the best kind of present.
You what?
he's gonna
Yeah,
go
well,
investigate the other door.
yeah, I'm still invisible.
That's true.
So yeah, I am checking traps on the door.
The other door?
On the door with the water drop on it.
Water drop.
With the water drop.
Oh, I can't reach.
Okay. The water drop door has a handle to it, and you go to reach for the handle, and it gives off a very like. Zzz, zzz.
Ooh, shocking. Damn it.
That's bad with water.
I really had any water.
Do you tell
Any
us
of
this?
the mechanism. What was that?
Do you tell us this?
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Felix's voice just comes out from nowhere.
Yeah.
So do we know that you
Okay,
found
I will
anything?
get the door for you.
Not that I'm aware of.
And I will start to open the door that Felix is at.
Oh, jeez.
If it triggers an elemental attack on me, I will cast Absorb Elements.
Okay. Is there a save for that, or how does?
I just take half damage, and my next attack has a d6 worth of whatever element is attacking me.
Okay. So you take. Whew, that was a really good roll. 15 points of electric damage,
Damn. Halved
lightning damage.
to 10?
7.
7. Well, I didn't know how we were doing it.
We're dividing by 2.
Well, alright.
Sorry.
You know when you
That was
round
dick
down
move.
to the thing? Alright.
Sure.
That was just a dick move. My bad.
So Oni, you just like
You're fine.
for a second, but then you kind of absorb it at the last second. And just it's pulsing like within you.
Mm. Okay, you can go in.
How many times
Wherever
can you
you
do
are.
that?
A belt buckle's not gonna be
How many
in
times
there.
can you do that?
I have one more first level spell slot, then I have to do it at second level.
I guess I'll have to try the next door. I think we're gonna need your spell slots.
You open the door, and within it are just shelves and shelves of like vials, different colors, and a bunch of like empty vials and a couple of like tubes and mixing instruments and things of the sort.
This looks like alchemy. I do not know much about this. Well, I know a little bit about it.
I mean, do you see a buckle?
I don't see a buckle, but I also don't see very well in the dark.
Okay, well, I'll go in. Do I see a buckle?
Within here, investigation check.
17.
Okay. Not within here. You come across a few vials that seem familiar to you. It's like, oh, I've used something that has the same color and consistency, but no belt buckle within here.
Last place to check is the armory. What is that I got?
There are. Sebastian knows this.
I really want one, but no.
Captain,
Do you
don't
think
steal
that?
anything.
Do you think
Alright.
that to me?
No.
Okay,
I think
then.
it to myself.
Well, then we will never know.
We will never know.
So all
No
that
belt
is
buckle.
left is the armory.
I really like haste potions.
I'll check that door for traps.
Just like
The
a
last
dad.
one.
Armory, yes.
Do as I say, not as I do.
I haven't taken anything.
Okay. Investigation check.
I have temptations too.
13.
Desires.
13. Doesn't seem to be trapped. Okay. You take the handle, you open it, and there's these like slots that open up, and this green gas is just like, psst,
Oh,
Oh, son of a bitch.
that is not good.
and you just kind of like cough for a second. You just
I
kind of
don't
let
have
the
anything
smoke
for
settle, and go ahead.
I'll walk past him and just.
Just get out of the way.
He walks past you,
Oh, I
while
hear coughing
everyone
fit.
else that's kind of like in your perimeter is just like, ugh, you just smell vile at the moment.
Ha.
And like you're like viscerally distracting to yourself and to like everyone within like 10 feet of you. It's like, ugh.
You just get stinking
just-
clouded.
You just have like this stench that just seeped into your clothing and is now distracting those nearby.
Guys, it was trapped.
Oh,
You don't
Smell.
fucking say.
Prestidigitation probably
try?
I
could
don't
do
think
something
it
about
can.
that.
So,
Try.
So, yes, full guard. What do you see?
Investigation
what
check.
do- Cool. That's actually fun. 19.
19. Okay, you walk into the room and you see a number of different, like, armor, helmets, gloves, boots, a few different weapons, and then kind of amidst all of this, you see a couple of belts, and one of them in specific. It's kind of gilded in gold, and it's got a little instrument on it, and kind of words of encouragement that are embroidered, engraved
Oh, that's nice.
within it, and you're like, that's the one I came to get.
Is it in the case or is it just like, can I just take it?
Oh, are you checking to see if you can just take it? Is that what you said?
Right. Is it in a case or is it just available?
No,
to
it's
take?
it's just kind of hooked up. Everything in this wall is kind of hooked up on nails, so you can just like literally just grab it.
Yeah, I'll just literally grab it without a second thought.
Okay.
As we're going through the shop and these halls and stuff, I want to look for signs of like a struggle or something like that, because we were told that it's uncommon that it's closed and that it's been closed for 2 days, and that's weird.
And the guy
Investigation
who owns
check.
it is missing for 2 days.
Survival? Okay.
19. Okay.
I have no modifier to intelligence.
As you guys are milling about, spread out in different areas, Agar, you notice that there's kind of a rug that's leading to this other door at the end of the hall, and the rug is kind of pushed up to one side, kind of like wrinkled, and on the door frame, there's like a very faint smattering of like dried blood.
And that's for the magical door?
That's the door that leads into the third chamber.
Yeah, because
Yeah, correct.
Okay, hold up. So, the front of the shop is very well organized.
Yes.
and this is very out of place. And I believe I wet my fingers a little bit, and I put it
Gar's
on
go-to
some
move,
dry,
man.
wet the blood a little bit, and
This is
taste it.
go-to move.
This is something's not right. Fulgur, you said this person's been disappeared for 2 days?
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing. I came in 3 days ago and been asking around, so.
Okay. Not that I condone that we're going around snooping around this person's shop, but if somebody's in trouble, we may be rewarded.
I was right.
I wink at Sebastian and Felix. Rightfully rewarded.
He was stuck inside his shop.
I think maybe it would be basic decency to see if anything wrong's going here, anything's going wrong here, and make sure that the shop owner is safe, because, correct me if I'm wrong, most magic doesn't leave drops of blood.
No, that's not
Only
true. A
if
lot
it's
of
blood
magic does
magic.
that.
No,
I
if
mean-
there's something wrong, we should probably take care of it.
If I cast Ice Knife on you, you will bleed.
I
That is.
Hey, let's try to go
perfectly
down the door.
okay, fine.
Well, I'm busy. I'm pouring through the armor room.
Yeah.
I'm looking. Is there any studded leather in there that might look a bit magical?
Studded leather.
I'm gonna kill you.
Probably one day.
Yes.
And meander in
Probably
there.
one day.
Search for Felix.
Yes.
If you wear it, it's not invisible.
That's not true. If
That's
he
not
wears
true
it,
at
it is
all.
invisible.
He wasn't wearing it when he cast invisibility.
Doesn't matter.
It's
No,
like
it's fine.
it's like if he puts it underneath, like he's
Underneath
buttoned
what
up.
he's, yeah.
Okay.
Like that's why the lodestone isn't invisible. It would
Alright.
have to go under his shirt.
Fair enough.
Unless I misunderstood.
No, it seems I've
Leave it
misunderstood.
for now.
Leave it
Tell us
for
about
now.
the rug. Is there
I
anything
do,
under
yes.
the rug?
Yeah.
Is there anything under the rug?
I moved the rug.
Wand of Secrets.
Is there anything
Wait, is
under
there
the
anything
rug?
under the rug?
I'm just gonna try to open the door.
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, I'm not gonna try to open the door and go look at the door.
Yeah, I want to investigate the door. So, was the last one locked magically or in some way?
They had
I
to
got
see.
gassed.
Hey. Well, I mean,
And he
do you want a
reeks.
Pepto Bismol?
He reeks of like sulfur and skunks and like
You
eggs and like fish and just is just he
actually,
reeks.
I'm unbothered.
I'm gonna say.
I smelled worse.
You want to lick them?
Gar's getting hungry.
I'll
Smell
pass.
terrible. It's truly awful.
You're gonna what, Felix? I'm sorry, what?
I'm gonna say 15 feet back.
Okay.
All right.
Cast blindness or deafness. I can't cast smelllessness.
So I look at the door.
This is the same kind of door that was before. They had to play from the music box, and then Felix, I think, said things. I left at that point.
Well, there's no music box.
Well, what is the music box you used
Well, you have
before?
ukulele. And
Oh yeah, and a kazoo. I can do both at the same time.
Ooh, I could probably do. Oh yes,
Wait,
you
how?
could. That's
Oh,
great.
You don't
wait,
have
Do
any
that.
lips.
I could probably do ukulele.
Okay.
You could do this one.
So this big dragon scale is just holding this very tiny instrument.
Pull out my kazoo.
Okay.
Oh, we have to do all of us need to do music stuff.
Yes.
Wait, all of us?
Well, no.
Or 4 of us?
I thought it was just.
Folder, do you have
How
an
many of
instrument?
you did it before?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I think he's frozen.
Is he frozen?
He looks like he's frozen.
Oh, that or his nose really itches.
That is an
Yeah.
impressive twitch. If it
That's-
is,
Oh no, I think he's frozen.
Oh no.
The
Technical
best way.
Should you?
It's like it's flashing back and
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude.
We can hear you.
we can hear you,
Yeah,
but
I
then.
think the camera froze. That was a very impressive move.
you're just
Yeah.
You look like you're in pain.
No, you.
No,
of
it
the
looks like he's
smell.
People,
laughing,
people
dude.
out there, just so you know, this is what a hold person looks like.
You just force them to nose flare.
Yeah.
This is
For
the
a minute.
extent of what they can do under hold person.
reconnect.
Do you want to try? No, don't hang up. Just turn your camera off and turn it back on.
Yeah, I will try that.
Let's try that.
Seem about the same. I think.
Marco, check your phone. I'm gonna send you something.
Oh, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check.
Oh, hey.
Hey!
Hey, I think I'm back.
Yes.
Did you turn it off
Oh.
and on again? Worked.
And then we.
Oh, there you are.
All right.
And we're good.
Okay, everything is good, everyone. I'm going to play
Is
ukulele.
everything?
Yeah.
I think we are good. So,
I've not received anything, Chris.
having been to the top floor where you found the magically sealed door, you now come across the second door, which is also magically and musically sealed, such that you realize that there are a number of beats and sounds that have to be played and a rhyme that has to be spoken over it. Who will be doing the rhyme?
I take a piece of paper and pass it off to a car, and I pull out my pan flute to play along.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I'm guessing I have to read this.
3.
Fulgur, do you have an
Okay.
instrument?
Okay.
Yeah, so I figured we're the only ones who can play instruments, so I figure this will be best.
I take a flute from my bag. Yeah, I can play my instrument.
Okay, Fulgur, set the beat for us.
Okay. I'm not really good at rhythm guitar, but I'll try.
Doesn't have to be complicated.
Rhythm loop.
Yeah.
I should go get a real guitar.
Oni.
Bring, bring.
Felix. Gar.
His last spell as a rhyme now must be undone. I'll nail it this time. I've only just begun.
It sounds like a rap battle.
The door opens up, now much more exuberantly. Like with gusto and brio, it just separates, leading to another set of 15 stairs.
If I'd have seen the last door, I'd probably say like, "Ha, likes me better."
Everything we do is to please doors.
And it goes downward.
Okay. I don't think I'm very good at the ukulele.
Your
I think it
nails
works.
are too long.
It works.
It is, isn't it?
You gotta get a banjo. You'd be great at banjo.
Ooh, okay.
Claw banjo.
Maybe
Steel
we
guitar.
get me one. Yes.
Okay.
Just
Ooh,
carry that
that
around
too.
with you.
Yes.
Give me a kind of like positioning, marching order, or whatever. Who's at the front?
I guess I'll go in the. I'm in the front because I guess I was closest to the door when I said it. I don't know. I don't care.
Okay.
I'll be close behind him.
Okay.
Just because I care.
I'll take up the rear.
Okay. Oni pulling up the rear.
Middle.
Right in the middle. Do you want to fan out at all, any of you, or just like right smack down?
I
in the
guess
middle?
I'll be farther away since I smell.
What do we? Yeah, I will literally get away from the smell. And what are the ones on the right? Like, are those doors or are they displays?
These are
Don't say cells.
doors.
Oh, thank God.
Dude, Lord, that's a lot of doors.
Any more signs of the blood?
Investigate first.
Okay.
I'd like to
everyone
be
give me
in the room, but not next to people, I guess. To clarify. I don't want to stand on the stairs. I'm afraid of getting locked out.
there.
That's fine.
Okay.
Do I still have detect magic up?
Sure, it's wearing off.
Okay.
But yeah, you got it up.
Give you a what?
So we're all running
Investigation or perception, your choice.
16.
Not 20 perception.
Nice.
That would be 26.
I got a 13.
13.
22.
God damn.
Okay, 13. What's immediately apparent is that one of these doors is very, very highly sealed and locked. There's like all sorts of arcane glyphs and writing across it. It's reinforced with like lots of like symbols that overlap one another.
That one is painful to look at.
I will mark that. That would be this one. This one is
Lot
highly
of magic on that.
Well, I
reinforced.
can't flute. All right, from the top.
You notice at the opposite corner, opposite wall, it's just like a straight brick wall, but it seems to be partially buckled, like from the ceiling, such that the brick and the mortar doesn't quite line up. And right in the middle, there's kind of like essentially like a crack, a seam, and there's something just like wiggling within it. And then from this door over here, you also see it's just kind of a regular door, not well reinforced, but there's something also like wiggling underneath the seam of the door, like something was trying to get underneath and got stuck
I would
halfway.
like to walk up to the crack and reach in and pull out whatever's wiggling.
Agar walks up and you just like you pull out this just like small little frog. Its throat's expanding like ribbit.
No, get rid of it. Throw it
Kill
back
it,
in.
kill
Kill
it.
it now.
It's just a frog.
No,
No,
it's not. It's a
Kill it.
demon frog.
Do it now.
Agar, and from your passive perception, you can hear like a
The horse?
From behind the wall.
from behind the wall.
Damn, did the frog knock me out? Shit. You were right, that's not just a frog.
Throw it back in. Get rid of it.
And as you're like holding this frog, its throat's expanding. There's this crashing through the door as this giant, extremely large skeletal figure comes riding in. A basically minotaur skeleton, long horns coming upwards. It's got like a metal lance in its arms, and it's just bone and flesh and just scant of sinew and tendon that are kind of holding it together. And it's riding this giant war horse, and it just kind of like breaks through the wall.
Well, that's not supposed to be here.
Is this the same minotaur that we killed before?
And as it
No, it's
breaks,
too small.
as it breaks through the wall, you can see behind it there are like torches in the background, and you can hear this gibbering. And behind are these 5 gnolls that just come they come crawling inwards, holding torches. Some of them have it in their teeth, some of them have it in their hands. And so, like the dust is settling, and you just see the torches, and then these hyena faces coming through. I need you all to roll for initiative.
Holy shit!
What did you get for your nat 20 investigation, though?
That's a luck.
He didn't get hit by the Minotaur.
Well,
First roll with the metal die.
and
19 plus 1, 20 for initiative.
We guys got bad initiative, though.
I mean, I rolled a nat
Yeah.
1.
Oni's luck wore off.
No, I'm sorry.
You rolled
bud.
2 nat 1s in a row?
No, I went from a 1 to a 3.
Wait, you used a lug for that?
No, he's halfling.
No, having luck.
Oh, halfling luck, true. True.
Well, now you're-
True.
I'm glad I didn't roll the lowest. I got a 5.
Sweet.
Well, I rolled a 3. That's going to go up to 6.
Hey, me too.
You haven't used your Legends die yet, have you?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
You know, this would be a good time to use it, wouldn't it?
I mean, I'm not saying use it now. I wouldn't use it for initiative. I'm just saying, don't forget you got that. 'Cause,
Yeah, okay.
we always
I will
do.
put a dice on my keyboard.
Yes.
To remind me.
Right.
Yes.
Because I always forget.
We all do.
Okay, now just let me pull up my spreadsheet.
On how to kill the Legends Die Live party. Plus Paul.
Combat.
What? If he's
This is
undead.
part of the plan. Just introduce me, and I'm all like, "Hey, this is my friend."
Felix, just so you know, you're the only one with diamonds right now.
That's true.
Oh, damn.
Yep.
How many diamonds do you have?
5, right?
I revealed that, yeah. So
Oh, sorry.
Well,
We know now.
we assumed it was a 66.
Enough to play Yahtzee.
I mean, I
Yeah.
might have a diamond. I don't know
Enough
what
to
I
play
picked
Liar's
up.
Die.
What?
I don't know what the thing I picked up is, if it's made of diamond or not.
Oh, I'm not gonna destroy that. That thing sounds cool.
It's not. It's metal.
Oh.
don't know if you
Okay,
did that.
one more second.
If it's, he said it's a metal pin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like cubic zirconium.
I just figured if someone hit it through 2 layers
did
of
say
false
quartz,
bottom,
actually,
it's
yeah.
worth taking.
Yeah.
Quartz, dude.
Yeah, that's what he said. Quartz.
No, well, either way, it's not a diamond. Related,
I said it
but not a
looks-
diamond.
I think.
Quartz
Whatever.
light.
I don't know. I don't know.
Quartz light.
I don't
It's a
know.
CZ. I'm just kidding.
Never mind. I don't know. All right.
Kill the frog. Stomp on it.
I would as a reaction throw the frog.
Oni's very
They got
determined.
7 HP.
That's true.
Throw it hard.
Whatever came through that wall, I just like.
Okay, sorry. Now I have to roll for initiative.
Just have them all go.
Join us on our Discord. Invite in the doobly doo below. we would be happy to have you guys for the conversation.
We have one person vote in preemptively.
Join for the
Look at my
lulz.
They're not going to be able to join us live.
20 to 25 initiative.
20.
Nice. So,
Oof.
Wow.
Okay,
Cool.
15 to 20.
well, that's nice.
We rolled like shit.
I assume you have something in there, probably.
There he goes. He's clicking.
Yep.
He's
Kyle,
clicking.
metagaming.
Watch for the tongue. Watch for the tongue.
Yeah.
Now that's only when something bad or good happens.
10 to 15.
12.
11.
Oh.
Good job, guys. Yeah.
Hey, at this point it don't matter.
It's not that bad.
Wow. This is no bueno, fellas.
Nope. Cleric should always go last.
I don't know how good these metal die are gonna roll. I'm a little scared.
I mean, so far so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
5 to 10.
Why do you have so many d6?
6.
I bought the one with extra
Oh, you
D6.
bought
It
extra.
came with
I
three extra
believe
D6, so I
Felix
guess
also got a
it's rolled
6.
lot.
I did get a 6. Sorry.
I do want one more.
And full
Okay.
guard?
Fulgar?
The 5.
Well, it's not that, yeah.
You what?
5.
5.
5.
Fulgar wasn't expecting to fight today. He just wants his belt buckle and go home and help the arm wrestle champ.
Okay.
That is legitimately the backstory we have.
It's a simple life.
Agar, you just get like knocked to the side as the stone walls collapse. This large minotaur skeleton comes riding in on this steed. It's kind of snorting and fuming this white mist from its snout, and then behind are 4 gnolls that just come coming in.
Damn it, I only have 2 superiority dice left. This is horrible. Alright, I'm going to run to the Minotaur.
Okay.
He's on a horse, right?
Yeah, he's on a horse.
Wait, how is a minotaur on a horse?
It's a big horse. Just a real
It's a
big
minotaur,
horse.
not a centaur.
Oh! Sorry.
I'm amazed that you picked up on that.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I know things. 3 of them precisely.
I'm gonna run up to the Minotaur.
Minotaurs
Okay.
are horses.
I know I'm gonna take it on
centaurs
chase, but
are.
it's fine.
The whole time we fought the minotaur, I thought he was
Seriously?
It's a natural 20 to hit you.
Oh my
A lot
god.
of minotaurs.
Yeah, oh wait, it doesn't matter if I cast shield. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
But it's a prairie dog.
Okay.
It's a prairie dog.
It's gonna just like bite you, and as it bites you, it's actually
Hello, Riley.
holding the torch in its mouth, so you get kind of like some fire in there as well. And you just take 6 points of damage.
Is that 6 total or?
6 piercing.
Okay, so it'd just be 3 for me. All right, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm going to go ahead and attack the Minotaur.
Okay, go for it.
There's a nat 1 on the first attack.
You come up to attack, and it brings its lance aside, pushing it aside.
And a nat 20 on the first. On the
Nat
second
20.
one. All right. I get my.
nice.
I get my with my sword. I get
Yeah.
the
Grit your teeth, pissed off that you missed the first one, and you come
This-
down.
Holy shit!
It's 5
It's
fives.
literally 5 5s.
Doubled.
So 50 plus 5 is 55 points of damage. And let's say these 3, I get. So this is 15 divided by 2 is 7. I get 7 more temporary hit points.
I don't think they stack, do they?
DM?
Temporary hit points?
No, they don't.
They don't stack.
They don't stack?
Correct.
So what do I do? I had 14 before.
Keep the 14.
You keep the 14.
Okay.
Where'd you have 14 from?
When I attacked.
fighting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rollo's dad. What was it?
Right, so I'm gonna take my sword out.
Yeah.
I go ahead and go for the first one, and he
Blocks it.
blocks it with a mace. And then I'm gonna bring it back up and just like hit him right across, like I guess the upper thigh. I don't know how tall he is or how I am.
Okay, and there's just a clattering of like ribs and other bones that go flying from both steed and minotaur alike.
Holy shit!
Anything else?
Crazy. No, that's all I can do. I'm gonna do that, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, this gnoll is going
Gonna
to
kill the fucking thing.
come runs up to you on all 4 legs. Is going to make a bite attack against you. That's an 18 to hit.
Shield.
Its jaws begin to close around you, but it meets an arcane barrier that obstructs it. Sebastian.
I think Riley's ahead of me.
That is
Yeah.
true.
12,
Okay.
11, yeah.
Okay. Riley,
Not.
I had it backwards in my.
How dare you, DM?
As I cast shield, I fucking love magic.
I'm
Thank you, Annie.
going to look at the Minotaur and say, I don't know how you're riding a horse since you have kind of horse legs anyway, and catch banishment.
Banishment.
Oh, damn.
What kind of save?
Charisma.
Holy shit, charisma.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. Let me just.
DC 14.
Ooh, that's an 18.
Oh, well, he saved.
Dude, my metal dice are like.
Unless you
Hold
have a
on.
-5.
Awesome.
Minus 3.
Ah!
18
still
minus
saves.
3.
Still saves by 1.
Still saves.
Oh
Okay.
no!
So he begins to like flicker as if he's about to disappear from sight, but he
Did not see that coming.
stays in place.
-3.
Oh, shit.
Hey, Agar, someone with worse charisma than you.
That's what Ronan
Anything else,
was.
Riley?
Yeah.
I will move. You see where the yellow D4 is?
Yeah,
I'll move in
rough.
front of that, outside the door.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a frog in there.
I'm not afraid of frogs.
I am.
Frog Slayer.
You are.
Sebastian.
Do you have to attune to a wand?
Some of them you do, some of them you don't.
What about the one he stole?
Yeah, would I know the one that I stole if I could?
You have to try and use it and like
All
you'll
right.
find out when you
I'll
use
move
it.
next to Riley.
Oh god, what? It's a
You
wand
don't
of
even know what
fireball.
kind of
You're gonna
wand
get
it
that
is.
lovely stinker.
I'm gonna
around you.
aim it at the knoll behind that one. I'm gonna aim it at him
Okay.
and
Okay.
We should get laser pointers.
And as you cast your mind outward, channeling it through the wand, you realize that it has 6 charges. How many charges of said item do you want to use?
how many can I use?
You
6.
can use all 6 if you want.
Why not?
Oh!
Okay. And from
Haste.
from his wand,
It's not mine.
there's a spiraling of 6 little projectiles. That
Magic missile
wand!
wand!
Yes!
Oh, cool.
Which
Roll
I believe is a
64.
D4 plus 1 for
Here
each.
you go.
Or 2 for each. I forget.
I've got 4d4.
Would you like a metal one?
Nope, there it
Do you
goes.
need more?
I think
Yeah,
we're
he's got
good.
it.
So 6d4.
Yep. Plus 1 to each.
Yeah, that's 6.
Yeah, so whatever that number is, plus 6.
Plus 6.
All going to the same dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Magic missile automatically hits, right?
Yeah. it
Oh my
automatically
god!
hits.
4, 8,
Your reactions are great.
13.
I'm a very expressive individual.
15.
You don't say.
Plus 1 for each.
So plus 6 to,
So
to
plus
that
6 to
total.
21.
21 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
6th level magic missile, y'all.
This hyena reeks back as it is just pelted from above, from below, from the sides, all at once.
And
there's
from the
just
smell.
explosions of like white energy. Anything else?
Celebrate. Good times. Come
Bonus action. No, it's fine. I'll just do
Okay. At this point, it's the Minotaur's turn. The Minotaur looks at you, a bit frustrated, but then turns his attention in Riley's direction
Oh no.
and then begins charging. So you get an attack of opportunity.
I do. And if I hit, I'm gonna hit the horse.
Warning flare.
Well, hang on.
If he doesn't get sentinel.
Oh my god, I love this metal
Is that
dice.
sentinel?
This is it's sentinel. So he can't move.
Well, the horse can't move.
That is a 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
So I roll 2d6 for damage. I get to reroll ones. I love these dice. That is 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage.
No, wait. I'm sorry. I cannot attack him.
Why? Oh, you
I
use shield.
use shield as my reaction.
That's
Oh, yeah?
Oh, true.
Okay.
Warding flare.
Warning flare.
Okay. Use Warding Flare.
Disadvantage on attack.
God damn
So,
it, that was so
hold
cool,
on a
though.
second, because he doesn't actually attack you.
No.
He just
Just give you a hug.
he goes
Barreling
past
through
you, barreling past you, and just breaks down the door.
Oh, no.
Breaks down the door. And now that you guys kind of turn to look at this door,
Why did he
and
do
this
that? Why
this
did he do that?
room is just
You get an opportunity to attack though.
if you want
I
it.
do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he
Charging
ran
past
past
you.
you into the room.
Oh, cool. take out my
That wasn't
rapier.
a charge attack?
Yeah, that's so upsetting.
Do I hear frogs?
You do.
Ah! I stab him in the leg.
To hit?
19.
Hits.
Sweet. I never do melee attacks.
It's true.
That's why I rolled a 1. 3 points of damage, piercing.
3 points of piercing damage? Okay. You manage to like scratch some of the bone. Doesn't do much damage, but as you turn around, he's like half within this room, and it's just crawling with frogs everywhere, like ceiling, floor.
I know what to do about this!
And in the center of the room, like it's kind of held up in stone, is this singular T-shaped thing that's covered in frogs, and the Minotaur reaches down, kind of crushes a few frogs as he does so, pulls it up, and kind of shakes it loose. And as he shakes it loose, you can see as all the frogs off, he's now holding a great axe. Not only is he holding a great axe, he's holding the great axe. I knew it! And then he turns back around to face all of you guys.
So it is the same fucker.
Wait, what?
No, it's not the same fucker, but it might be a fucker adjacent.
Okay.
Wait, what?
The great axe that I took from the Minotaur that we killed earlier, that Oni set on fire,
Yeah.
I gave that great axe to Narayan, and he must have sent it in another bag of sending to them, and he just took that great axe.
That's crazy.
It's an infernal item. It's from or abyssal item, infernal item.
Abyssal.
Abyssal. It's an abyssal item. Oh my
Now
god!
this steed's gonna attack you.
Warning flare!
Okay. So disadvantage?
Yes, please.
The steed?
Okay, that's a 15 to hit.
Misses!
Okay. It rears up on legs and tries to come down, but then this flash of white light blinds it, and you just step out of the way as its hooves come down. And there's just clouds of like dust. Oni, you're up.
Oh, right. Okay. I will move up to where Riley is, or as much as I can.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Okay, put me, yeah, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay.
And, shit, what's the, sorry.
Cone of cold into the room, bro.
No, I already
Can't-
used Cone of Cold, so I can't use it.
You use it for flavor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got
And then
the
he
other
immediately
way, remember?
melted it.
Oh, we fucked
So there's
up.
a 20-foot range. Would I, if I cast something with a 20-foot radius, would it affect Riley and Sebastian?
20-foot radius?
Oh, for
Yes.
sure.
I mean, depending on like where you put it.
The furthest away for the epicenter.
Like into the room?
Yeah, into the room. The furthest away I possibly could. Yeah.
You could do it without hitting Riley.
Then I'd like to cast Ice Storm in there.
Okay.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Redemption.
Tell me
Yeah.
what it looked like,
Dex
what it
save
looks like,
15,
and what it
please.
does.
And what Oni does as he runs up there is he will take out the Staff of Frost and he'll do kind of like a little bit of a flourish with it. And just as he reaches past Riley, he will slam it into the ground, and with his tail he'll like slap the bottom of it where the ice starts like flowing from as it like spins.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this ice just like engulfs the room. DC 15, you said?
Yeah, DC 15 Dex save.
Minotaur fails. Steed somehow succeeds.
Nice.
And the little frogs succeed.
Okay.
This is what?
Okay.
Ice storm.
Ice
Ice
storm.
Storm. So
Ice Storm.
that's
Ooh.
10. So
Ice
this
Storm.
is 20. 24 points of cold/bludgeoning damage.
And then half if they succeed.
Half if they succeed.
So
So the
Minotaur
frogs are all
half.
dead. Oh, they're fucking frogs.
The frogs are just like frozen in shape, and then they fall to the ground. As they fall, they shatter, and then they kind of change form a little bit such that their limbs elongate. They start having these like black spines and horns on them. These black beady eyes come out, and they just ooze this black liquid, and all of the frogs are just destroyed instantly.
frogs.
But the Minotaur just kind of absorbs the ice damage and then kind of turns his gaze towards you.
I drop the Staff of Frost.
Yeah.
And I will action surge. Take out. Oh, actually, could I reach him in melee range?
Oh yeah, you had enough.
Dope.
Melee range.
Then I will drop the Staff of Frost, take out Alamir's longsword, and go for an attack on him.
Okay, go for it.
Do it.
Mark off my action surge real quick. There it is. Okay, and that is plus Alamir's bonuses, so it's plus 7. Cool. 19 to hit.
Hits.
Dope. So that'll be 1d8 plus 1d6 of lightning damage because of the shocking.
Yes. The
dwarf.
absorb elements.
Didn't you get also d6 of fire damage?
No. 8 plus Alamir's bonuses is plus 6. 12 points of slashing damage slash
14.
14 points of slashing damage slash slashing and electricity and radiant.
Okay. So this sword comes across him, and this energy spreads out across him, flickering and crackling over his bones. And he just kind of like takes it. He doesn't even really. He flinches from the blow, but this like twisted smirk forms on his skeletal.
Yes.
Skeletal grin. Okay, now the two gnolls are just going to come bounding up to Oni.
Yes. Hello.
And two gnolls are going to make 2 bite attacks against you.
Please.
That's a 20 to hit
Okay.
and a 17.
Is it a natural 20?
No.
I will cast Shield as a reaction.
Okay.
So neither of them hit.
Okay. So they come up with torches and claws and teeth and talons, but none of them connect as they just meet. Invisible barrier that just ripples as it makes contact. Felix followed by Fulgur.
All right. There's only one gnoll left in like the archway, right?
Here?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
And you are still invisible.
Yes, I am invisible.
He's gonna go get his armor.
That's what I was thinking. But no, it's fine. I'll take a few steps just like back and then to the side, away from the magic door. Yep, there we go. And one more back. There we go. And what's the game target? I will action. Yeah, I will pop out of invisibility with white energy surging from both my hands and just Eldritch Blast the one as in front of me as I can.
Okay,
Oh,
it's
shit.
just standing in the partially collapsed tunnel with the rubble and the dust still settling.
I get advantage. 12 slots. Yep, okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah, so that is 21.
21 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
So with Eldritch Blast, I have, because it's 2 attacks, but do I get the advantage out of it?
You get advantage on the attack. So I would think it's both.
The spell creates more than 1 beam when
Yeah.
you reach higher levels. So it creates more than 1 beam, so I just hit. So it's 2 beams.
Yeah.
Does that's a DM call for now, I guess.
Yeah, just roll with advantage on both. That's fine.
Okay, cool. 21 and lots more. So that'll work. Oh my god, where are my hands? Shit. Damn it, sorry. I don't know. I never put my dice away.
The bard is not used to combat.
Right?
7 and
The most
1.
murderous
Killed
of us
somebody.
all.
Yeah, cold blood earlier.
8? Is
7
that
and 1. Yeah, it's 8 damage total.
You add your charisma to it.
No, you don't.
No, not
For-
necessarily.
Oh right,
it's
that's
the-
right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's a warlock
I
thing.
play a warlock.
Eldritch
Sorry.
Yeah.
Man, the warlock is so
The
good.
2 impact hits it, and it kind of just drops its torch, flickering in the dust below its feet amongst the rubble.
Alright, and then I will pull out my flute and kind of blow a quick note and kind of hunker down and say, sing out to our new companion, the best part of waking up is Folga in your cup.
You want to hear mine?
You gotta rewrite
The
it.
best part of being gruff is Folger's really tough.
You know what, Fuller? I'm gonna give you. You got 1 inspiration from each of them.
I don't even inspire.
You get temporary hit points.
So you have the Legends die and 2 inspiration.
For me, he has 6 temporary hit points because I do
Oh.
temp HP.
Yeah.
And it is your turn, Fulgur, as this just chaos unfolds in front of you.
He's a lot more comfortable with this than the actual social situation. He's like, finally something I can understand. And he is going to look at the situation, see the 2 gnolls in the crumbling archway, and cast Shatter.
Ooh, Shatter. Okay.
Yes.
Is that a save for me or an attack for you?
It's a save.
It's a save from you. It's a Constitution saving throw, and I roll 3d8.
What
And-
are you?
What am I? I'm a
I'm a Fulgurvich.
Yep.
He's
So
the
that's
best
2
part of it.
2 or 3 of them.
Bards don't know Shatter?
Bards.
So
Is he bard?
I place it in a area 60 feet away from
Yes,
me.
I can do.
Anything within that 10-foot radius. So if I can, I think I can get both of them, maybe.
The 2 that are by Oni, by the blue one.
Wait, so
The one that are furthest away. Are those 2 gnolls? I like my screen's teeny tiny.
So if
Anybody
you
who's-
place it here, you can get 3 of them.
Yeah, let's do that. Then.
All right.
That sounds better. And Constitution saving throws. If they're successful, they take half the damage. If not, they take all damage. I
What's the
rolled 18.
What's the DC?
Just started, right?
DC is 13.
Okay. And the damage was 18, you said?
Yes.
Woo! So
Yeah,
fail.
Shatter's hardcore.
Yeah, it is.
Fail.
That's a 3rd level spell, right?
Second.
2nd level
And
spell.
succeed.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
against
gnoll right here just
Mhm.
Kaput.
collapses. So,
Yeah!
So give me the final blow for that one. How does he go out?
Since this is like thunder and shaking damage, he probably gets like just starts convulsing really bad, and you just hear ligaments start snapping off, and his body starts going kind of limp in all sorts of unnatural directions as he just slumps down.
I love it. I love it.
So he just jerks and spastically just kind of collapses bone by bone.
It's like a contortionist seizing.
And the other 2 just kind of take the damage, snarl in your direction. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Let's see, what else can I do?
As I see this, I go, remind me not to piss you off.
I think that's what, has anyone taken damage yet?
No. No, wait, yeah, Agar took some damage.
I took some damage, yeah. But I only took like 3 hit points worth of damage. Don't
Okay, yeah.
don't waste the spell on me.
Yeah.
And actually, I temporary hit points, so
Yeah, that's all I'll do right now. Just do
Yeah.
something really spectacular and wait.
Yeah,
I'm
nothing
a-
really spectacular,
Okay.
just gonna make a contortionist seize and kill him that way.
I'm
Yeah,
a
sure.
full
Do you
health.
want to move at all or just kind of stick in the middle of the room?
Did you want to move?
No, I'll just stand there like badass.
So
Alright.
Fulgur has his moment of badassery and then just kind of stays there and surveys the situation.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
This one hobbles into the room. As he doesn't come towards Agar, because Agar,
Yeah, closer.
it can't. Well, can it reach Fulgur? It's gonna come towards Fulgur, and it's gonna go around you, so it doesn't take the opportunity.
I mean, I can't either
attack.
way. I'm out of
Yeah,
reaction.
and it just comes bounding in on 4 legs, just saliva and bile and possibly bits of blood as it's kind of like biting its own cheeks and tongue. It's just, and it's gonna try and bite you. That's a 2.
They smell like Sebastian.
That totally misses.
Okay, so he snaps at you. You just kind of move out of the way. As we go to the top of the round, Agar.
All right. I am going to, I guess, attack the gnoll that's attacking Fulgur first.
Okay. So you move up into melee.
That is a 13 to hit.
Misses.
Okay, and I'm going to take my extra attack on it. That is 27 to hit.
That'll hit.
And I get to reroll ones. God damn it. That's 7 and 6 is 13 points of damage. Plus 5 is 18 points of damage, actually.
Woo.
Yeah. So I'm just going to take my sword. They're just like, no, leave him the fuck alone.
Okay. He looks pretty beat up, but he absorbs your damage and kind of turns his snarling attention towards you.
Wait. I had to move, but I only moved 5 feet up to him, right?
Right.
Yeah.
I didn't take 10 feet.
Correct.
No, okay, never mind. Yeah, then we're good. That's all I can do.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, that no is going to attack Oni.
Oh, wait, okay. Yes, I'm here.
His shield is still up, right?
Yes, my current AC is 22.
My shield is down, right?
Yes, it
22,
just
yeah.
dropped.
Yeah, so Agar's misses.
Yes, it misses.
Again, he's just snarling against this invisible barrier that just ripples every time it sticks its snout into it.
Very bad at hitting me.
There's like bits of saliva just like and like slowly start going down this arcane barrier. Riley.
I'm going to take out my miniature dragon skull with the one eye and just like, are we gonna do this? Yeah. And then I cast Radiance of the Dawn.
Okay.
Constitution saving throws from all
Okay.
enemies.
Fail. Fail.
Ooh, not bad. Oops.
Fail. 16.
Oh my god.
So the highest roll was a 16.
That succeeds.
Okay. So one gnoll succeeds, everyone else just takes your damage.
20 points of damage to everyone except the one gnoll.
Is it doubled because it's radiant?
Woo.
We don't know.
You would hope so, but it's not.
You'd hope so,
They're undead.
but you're hoping for nothing.
I don't know.
Yep.
The gnolls aren't undead. The gnolls are just gross,
They are gross though.
like me.
Isn't the Minotaur?
They just
It's a
smell like
skeleton.
you.
Okay.
Whatever.
This one
He was
Just-
born that way.
collapses.
Oh shit.
Would you like to flavor
just
it?
murder so much.
It's not murder. It's putting them to sleep.
Self-defense, like me and Felix.
I want him to cover his eyes.
And then the light just passes like within him and he
We
explodes
somehow killed her
from
Quill
the
again.
inside out.
That's it for now.
Okay.
Oh wait, am I engaged with the Minotaur?
You're within melee, yes.
All right, I'll stay there.
Okay. Sebastian.
Can I move into melee with the Minotaur Steed combo?
You would have to like push into the room, but yeah, you could do that.
All right, I like to do that.
Okay. Push across your allies, squeezing them out of the way.
I'd like to attack the horse with the.
Of course, of course.
Shadow Blade?
Shadowblade?
No, I don't have Shadow Blade.
With his
Rapier.
dancing.
No, just the regular, the
Short
freaking
sword.
short sword.
Rapier?
Short sword. I have a short
Short
sword.
sword.
Short sword.
Forgot what it was called.
All right.
They're there.
Two words.
I'll just pantomime it.
You have sneak attack if you
that's
hit.
nice.
Right, that's a 20.
That'll hit.
Okay. Oh man, that's rough.
Ooh, yeah, that was a bad one.
Not real good.
My dice ain't treating you nice.
6, 8, 13.
13 points of damage.
Yeesh.
Okay. Usually, like, it's pretty easy to figure out where like the soft spots are for like fleshy creatures. You know, where the major arteries are and the big muscles and whatnot. But this steed is just like bone, so it's a bit hard to just
Bonus action, say, here, catch, and throw my dancing short sword, and then it will like go and then immediately come back and attack the horse.
Okay.
You
Another attack
boomeranged it.
against the horse.
Right.
The horse does look pretty rough.
Oh, you can do it. You can cast it and attack in the same turn.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
19 to hit.
Hell yeah. Does it get? Oh, it doesn't get opportunity attack.
No. 11.
Points of damage?
Right.
Give me the final blow for the steed.
Yeah.
I want to chop off a leg, and then it just like collapses into a pile of bones under the weight of the Minotaur.
Okay, so you chop off.
He ironically crushes his own
You
steed.
chop off a leg, and then this just intimidating steed of muscle bone and fury just collapses into like a pile of rubble and bones with the Minotaur skeleton on top of it, kind of sitting in it beanbag style. And then it gets up. Incidentally, it's its turn.
Is it weird that I thought of the Big Lebowski when he did that?
And it now
He's not a beanbag guy, but
Do you mean Thor?
turns
No,
his
but that's funny
attention
too.
towards you.
Warding flare.
wait, who's
Even
you?
though he's attacking Sebastian?
I can do that now.
Hey.
Okay. He's
What's the
going
score?
to take
He could be surrendering.
12 attacks.
3 attacks against you.
Motherfucker.
What? He's more now that he's not on the horse?
So they're all at disadvantage.
Now that he has his weapon.
Oh. That's not important.
At disadvantage, 16,
Miss.
Really?
8,
Miss. Well,
Really?
10.
miss.
Ow.
He's just swinging blindly in fury, just
It's that warning flare,
and
bro.
every time he impacts the ground, it kind of buckles and creates these divots. And
I-
Sebastian does cartwheels.
as he just moves out of the way.
I moonwalk out of the way. Somehow that's more annoying.
It really is. The steed is now dead. Oni, you're up.
So I rolled a 1 on my Staff of Frost. So
No!
after having dropped it to the ground and pulled out Alamir's longsword and slashed at him, I turned back to pick it up again and see that now there's just a pile of water.
A puddle of water.
Of water.
No!
Okay.
Sucks.
And Oni will walk away from the Minotaur without disengaging around to the other side of the knoll.
Also, just like moving around.
Yeah.
Is this all because you icicled the ceiling?
No.
Okay.
Wait, I thought you have to roll it once it. Never mind, I don't know.
Actually, you know what? Just move me towards where Folger is.
Like, so away from them.
Yeah, just like
Okay.
yeah.
The 2 gnolls will take opportunity attacks.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
And so will the Minotaur, won't he?
9, 21, and then this would be for the Minotaur. 13.
None of them hit me.
Not even with a 21?
My current AC is 22 because of shield.
Okay.
Unless it drops at the start of my turn.
I don't know. Either way, you take 4 points of damage, so you'll be fine. Like,
Okay, so then at that point, I will cast Witch Bolt at 2nd level to the knoll that's closest to Gar.
okay, so that's an attack roll, correct?
That is an attack roll. Let's hope I don't fuck it up.
Much obliged.
I fucked it up. I rolled a 2 plus 7.
Unfortunately, not gonna hit.
No, a 9 won't do it. Well, that is my turn.
He steps in the puddle of his weapon and kind of like distracts him for a second. And the
I'm
witch
so
bolt just goes like
sorry.
I'm okay with it.
scattering.
I'm so sorry.
I'm okay with it.
Okay, so this gnoll is going to. It's gonna move up to Riley because Riley's just been like blinding everyone with warding flare, and it's gonna hit with a nat 20.
Ooh.
And it's gonna do a whopping
Is that a D4?
6 points of damage.
Oh no!
Double. I mean, it is doubled.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
Just wow.
Felix, you're up.
Should have brought
frogs
better
were
people
worse.
with him.
It just like claws at her. She puts her shield up and it scrapes across the shield, but then like nicks her at the bottom of the ankles, just like kind of annoyingly more than anything else.
Alright. I will. Has this one been injured before?
Yes, they're both
Okay.
pretty injured.
Told the dead.
I will. Eldritch Blast it.
All right.
It was always such a wonder what he was going to do.
Welcome to the Warlock world.
Yeah.
You're right. 13. The second one.
The 20-some hits and the 13 misses.
Damn it. Only 2 damage. Balls. What a waste.
2 damage. Most of your spell misses, but some of it kind of, the edges of it catch him. And anything else?
Nah.
Okay, Fulgur, you're up.
Can I get to one of the gnolls with my movement speed?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Anyone in particular?
Is there any way I can get between Knoll 1 and 2?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna be right there. And I'm gonna start swinging my great axe.
Yeah.
So, here comes the first attack.
Show him how it's done.
You hear Agar in the back.
Dwarves.
I say it in Dwarvish. Dwarvish.
So,
Dwarvish, whatever.
Before anything's added on, I rolled an 18.
Okay.
And I get to add 6 because of my bonus. But I have a great weapon master. Yeah. So if I take my penalty to my attack roll, I get to add plus 10 to my attacks.
Yep.
Ooh, nice.
So I'm gonna do that with this dude.
Okay.
And
Inspiration.
That's true, you still have that inspiration.
I don't think you'll need
I
it for
still
this
have
one.
that inspiration, but let's see. I roll a 1d12 because I'm using
Yeah, it's a great axe.
Sorry, just had a brain fire. I'm like, which one's the 1d12 again? Guys?
Been a while since you
I barely use them ever.
No one ever does.
Oh, and that's
I
a
like
decent amount of
that
damage.
dice,
So that's 12 plus 10, which is
Like a 180
22.
22.
Yeah.
22 points of damage.
God damn.
It should be.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Woo. Give me the killing blow.
Yes!
For this one. This one just gets knocked out.
Yeah,
You just suck.
Vulgar sees that, he's in trouble, and he just casually walks up, like, he's just on a stroll through the park, and then takes out his great axe, and slams it right into the gnoll's head.
He's got
And-
interesting park strolls.
Yep. And he has an extra attack, so he's gonna use it on the other gnoll.
Do it!
Go for it.
Fuck it up!
So that
yeah,
gnoll just
dude.
collapses headless at this point.
Sweet. So I rolled a 19.
Again?
Are you gonna do the same thing again?
Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
might as well.
Great weapon master, this fourth gnoll.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, and also 19 is considered a crit for me too.
You're a champion.
You're a
That's
champion?
true.
Fuck
That
yes,
is true.
dude.
Oh my god!
Fulgur coming up big.
Multi-class.
So I can roll all them dice.
He's a fighter bard.
That's
Cool.
He's-
27 points of damage after all that's added up.
Woo.
God damn.
And also, did it knock the guy down to 0 by any chance?
He's barely hanging on.
Oh.
Darn.
Give me a d20 roll. Just a d20 luck roll.
That would be a 6.
6. No, he's still hanging on to life. at
He's
this-
regretting
this point.
his life choices that led him to this
But
moment.
he's down to one knee. His two arms are kind of like broken at his side. One of his legs is just mangled in a bad place.
Have
And
you
he's
used
just
your
like,
action surge yet?
Oh, do you have your action search?
Oh, I do have my action surge.
finish him!
Yeah.
Do I want to use that?
I don't
yes,
know.
I want to.
Yeah,
Let's do it.
fucking
Do it. Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Why not?
Yes, dude.
He's gotten 2 of the kills so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is gonna be his third
Yeah,
kill.
If he hits,
So I
yeah.
rolled 13, all said and done. That's plus 6, so that's a 19 right there.
That'll hit.
Alright.
Without great
Yeah.
weapon master.
Right, but I don't think it
is-
matters.
Yeah.
And that's a whopping 5 points of damage.
Believe it or not, you needed exactly 5 points. Yes! He was at 45 out of 50. 45 out of 50. Give me the final blow. Third time in a row, Fulgur.
Oh my
God
god.
damn.
So after slashing him back and seeing that he isn't quite down yet, he takes the chance of Vin'Tell just taking a knee, and he takes out a signal of, yes, please, decapitate me. So he gladly obliges the decapitation.
And the head just goes tumbling like a soccer ball, and the rest of the body collapses.
Weirdest shaped soccer ball.
And we're back to the top of the round.
He gets another attack.
So that
Does
was
he get another attack?
Oh, he does.
There's
Right.
two
And
action
you,
surge.
I think you still have movement, right?
That's the only attacks that I can do right now, I believe.
You get 2 attacks as part of your attack action, right?
Yeah, 2 attacks, and then the action surge.
But the action surge gives you 2 attacks.
Yep.
Because if you take,
does it?
so
Well,
you can still attack the other guy, the Minotaur.
Yeah, I will attack the next guy.
Yeah, you
and,
can take another step forward and attack the Minotaur.
I might as well, won't I? Okay.
Bloodlust on his face.
Damn. You'd think he'd be a barbarian,
I was just
right?
thinking
Yeah.
You didn't even know how you do this.
And he's just like, casually strolling up to everyone. And,
Just chopping him down.
And what was your mission again? You're bringing a belt to an arm wrestler?
yeah.
It seems a little below your station.
And I rolled 19. After
That'll hit.
everything set it up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then-
Unnatural
I want
19.
to ask what his role is in his village.
Right?
He's the weakest in his village.
Shit.
That's why he left.
He's from Rackham.
Which is 12 points of damage altogether.
12 total. Nice.
Okay. I hate to say it to you, but this is not a killing blow.
Damn.
But you've gotten 3 of them already.
Yeah, seriously. God damn.
He's at a 5.
You know what? I killed like 80 frogs, so whatever.
That is true. You just wiped out an entire room.
I
of
lost my
frogs.
staff for it, so.
Agar, top of the round, up to you.
Okay,
Just
so
the Minotaur.
I am going to run to the Minotaur and attack it.
Can he get to him?
And yeah, of course
Yeah.
I can. It's
You
like
just,
super-
you actually exactly 25 feet of movement.
Nice.
And it says if I move at least 10 feet in a straight line immediately before taking my bonus action, because I can attack with a bonus action because of Charger, I get a +5 bonus to the attack's damage roll. Wait, can I?
Is that a straight line?
Is that a straight line because I had to wrestle through them, or do I lose it because I had to go through? If I lose it because I had to go through them, that's fine. Like, up to you, DM.
Yeah, you can't have you would just moving through your allies cost you half your movement,
Yeah.
so you would just have to end there, and you couldn't end there.
Yeah.
So, yeah. You
So you
couldn't
have
No,
get
that's
around.
fine.
You'd
Get me
have to
through, and I'm just gonna take my 2 attacks.
Okay.
At him. That is a 20.
Yep, that's-
5 to hit. Cool. And that is a 11 points of damage for the first one. And that's 21 to hit on the second attack. And God, I love these dice. That is 13 points of damage on the second one. So I'm gonna bring my sword down. I want some kills too. Not
And
much
he-
of a fan of this person anymore.
He does look pretty weak at this point, but he's still standing.
Ooh, Riley's
Fuck it,
get
I'm gonna burn my action surge to get 2 more attacks in.
Okay.
Aw.
It's a nat 1 on the first one. I'm so upsetting. That is a 10 on the second one.
Misses.
Riley.
Yay, my kill!
So he absorbs your damage.
After the 2 hits, I just kind of like, I can kill 2. I look back at Fulgur. I can kill as well, and I just miss the second 2.
And he just kind of like steps back.
That's a heck
as
of an
you
action surge.
just go with it.
Dude, I burned my action surge for 2 misses.
I lost my staff.
Still not as sad as mine.
Riley.
I already have 4. I want to catch Scorching Ray at 4th level.
Wait,
Okay.
I
Oh,
can't
my
use
God,
it.
20.
Fucking
Attack
security
rolls.
dice. Fuck.
Okay, that's a 13, that's a 13, that's 17, that's an 18.
17 and 18 hit.
Okay.
Should have borrowed mine.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's not terrible. That is 19 points of damage.
For the first one or for both?
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Riley, give me the final blow.
Hey!
I want to have my scorching rays go through him such that it hits the center point and he just combusts outward. All of his bones go flying.
Okay, so it hits him right in the rib cage, and then there's this explosion that comes out and like streaks through the gaps in the ribs, and then he just collapses from the inside out.
And I just want to look at Agar.
I give her the golfer clap. Bravo, bravo.
There is still a hole in the wall.
Oh.
Oh, whoa, what just happened? Oh, that was interesting.
Okay.
Welcome back.
As you
Felix.
guys
Thank you.
are just like within or surveying the rubble and everything, it's quiet. There's a new fresh hole in the wall.
Everyone do not be alarmed, but my staff is now a puddle.
Dude.
Oh, dude, that's sad. I'm sorry, mate.
Well, it is fine. It was terrible item. I killed Arquillo, so, you know.
I'm going to pick up the great axe that the Minotaur took, and I'm going to put it on my back.
It's quite big and quite heavy, but you're strong enough. Gar's biceps are just bulging as he kind of...
And Fulgar, you are scary.
I'm
Mate,
just a storyteller.
I am a big fan of someone that can do heaping amounts of damage, and you, sir, are an artist. That was well fucking done.
What if you use, like, Ray of Frost or something to,
I
like,
cast Ray of Frost on the puddle.
make it a staff again?
The smallest ice skating rink ever.
It did not work.
I'm sorry, man.
It is
See?
fine. I was intending on getting rid of it anyway.
This is why I don't fuck with magic.
But you used it earlier and then thanked me for it.
As you guys are having this discussion, this door creaks open.
I run forward.
Like towards or away?
Away.
Away? Okay.
I face towards it.
Same.
Okay. You
the
face
process
towards
is cool.
it. And coming out from the other side, just poking like this
Shield up.
very young dwarven face. Still has a beard. Still has like frizzy hair. Just have like the rough, stern, angular, and square-like features of a dwarf. But he definitely looks a bit younger.
Mega
And
Camara.
Fulgar, you recognize this as one of the apprentices that was present when you got your belt commissioned the first day.
Hey. Well, I guess we came to rescue you, but you're late on my, well, you were late.
He wants a discount.
And he looks out and he's like, I thought I heard dwarven voices.
Well, at least two.
I speak Dwarvish. What's up, yo?
I'm glad you came to the rescue. And he kind of like opens the door much wider, and it's this big, thick, heavy-set door. He opens it up entirely, and standing behind him are two large statues made of stone. And behind those two, seated on a bench, are two humanoid figures wrapped in cloaks.
Are they the twins?
Okay, I walk over to this door where he is.
I want to as well.
Mega Camara.
Okay.
And I look behind. Can I see clearly enough? I don't have dark vision.
I do.
There's like a one of those magical glowing stones kind of embedded in the wall, so it's giving off. Give me a perception check.
8.
8. It's kind of dark and the light's flickering.
Agar, can you help me out here? I can't really make out what these people are.
Do I give him advantage? Or
You can roll.
Yeah, just asking you to check.
It's a nat one.
How do you like those dice now?
It's 7.
Who are these people? Are they also apprentices?
And he kind of turns around, awkwardly, kind of kicks himself like, "Oh shoot!" Begins to try and like close the door, but it's like really heavy. And
Yeah.
What?
Riley, I think these are some of the people we know from the Atoji.
I run up.
Yeah, between all you guys checking, eventually you notice that these are 2 humanoids wearing like kind of dirty gray cloaks, and their skin is just this deep, dark gray color.
I cast message on one.
Ooh.
Wisdom saving throw.
Interesting.
Oh, okay. 21?
21.
No, 20.
Thank God I didn't do that. I don't
These are
have
the
message.
people who like you die if you're near.
You kind of
Riley,
turn gray.
for a split second, as
Feeble-minded.
your mind connects with them, you're overcome by these layered voices and these like just like sounds of movement, like, and these layered voices in your mind becomes overwhelmed, but you manage to pull back before anything actually happens.
What just
Holy
happened?
shit. I think I got a taste of what they're going through.
Is that not what happened to
do you mean?
Katasha's husband as well?
It was like a cacophony of voices, like whispering and saying, like, I don't know what, and I don't think I should cast sending.
Young dwarf man, why don't you come out?
Yeah, what's your name, mate?
He kind of bashfully comes out, rubbing the tops of his knuckles.
How did you get your hands on these twins?
My name's Ugaf.
Ugoff what?
Ugaf.
I just want to know if he's part of the Crowbar, or Krodak.
Crowbar.
Krodak family.
Iron Fist. I'm just an apprentice with Ballard.
Okay.
Where's everybody else?
Ballard left a couple of days ago, and I was in charge, and he said not to go down, but I got kind of bored and curious, so I came down, and there were these weird frogs, and I got scared, and then the frogs chased me, and I hid in here.
That is reasonable. In Infernal, I say to him, "Are you well?"
Kind of just like looks at you.
I, still looking at him in Infernal, I say, "Send to Katasha, tell her that we found the twins." And I kind of with my tail gesture to Felix.
I got that.
Ugoff, you kind of suck at your job.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you know how to dispel magic?
I'm not quite up to that yet.
Okay.
This man is useless.
Does your boss give off,
He's
like,
not useless. He locked the room.
culty vibes?
Oh, you're right.
Like
You are
being
not
a-
useless.
Seen a cult.
Have I? No? Just kind of scratches his beard a little bit awkwardly.
I scratch my
God,
nose.
don't scratch me.
Okay. You said we're coming to the rescue. How many more of you are trapped? Where's the rest of you?
Oh, I was the only one on shift.
So you're the only one here.
Correct.
What's behind the door? Well, the no longer existing door.
Bet you there's a cult.
The broken wall?
Yeah.
That was just a wall. There was no door.
Oh, there's no door there.
Yeah.
Wait, is
Oh, okay, I
portal
thought there was-
still
Somebody
there?
tunneled in.
Wait, what's that line there?
Yeah,
Portal.
that was
Crack.
the portal.
Oh.
Wait,
That's
is
the
that
crack.
Still, is
Okay.
that still there?
Just a hole in the
There's
wall.
what's still there.
The
portal.
portal slash crack slash abyssal plane.
No,
No,
the
no,
wall-
so that
the
wasn't
walls
like
are
a-
busted out.
It wasn't like
Just a wall.
a rift.
Oh.
It was a crack in the wall, and then they collapsed, revealing a tunnel.
That is very different.
Yeah,
from
they
what I
tunneled
thought.
in and
I
they're yeah.
understand.
Oh, so there's a tunnel.
Yes, there's
I
a tunnel
understand.
on the other side. Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
You're gonna want to close that.
Yes.
Okay.
We should look in there.
It's just gonna be an
Probably
empty
seen like a
tunnel.
ghost.
I want to go to one of the gnolls that's dead, pick up the head, And then I'm looking at the Minotaur's like body and being like, I think this might be the work of Kava.
Kava.
That's the Maryland's name, right?
Thava with the T.
Thava. Sorry.
Why would you think that?
I mean,
I cast sending.
On who?
Thava. Hey, Thava. Sorry about all that. Did you send the Minotaur and some gnolls to Vin'Tell?
oh, Vin'Tell.
Vin'Tell. Sorry, Vin'Tell.
You're telling them where we are?
She didn't say that we are there.
Still think you're pretty cool, but I don't want to live down there. It's Riley.
Holy shit.
Your mind connects with
I
the
approve.
6-armed half-serpent
Oh no.
abyssal fiend.
She's still on our plane of existence?
And
It's
this
cross-planar.
slow, sithering voice responds to you. Riley, it's been a while. You left in such a hurry. We could have done great things together.
Alright, Palpatine.
But no.
Nope.
That was not my Minotaur.
I have some.
Someone
That
else's
one.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
Is that it?
I hope to see you soon.
Oh,
Aw.
fucking no!
No, she's great. Come on.
Cool. No, it wasn't hers.
Did she say
How
whose
do you
it
know it
was?
wasn't hers?
Because I just asked her.
Oh my fucking god. You did
What?
what?
I said, was that your Minotaur that you sent to
The little
Vin'Tell?
apprentice just starts like creeping away.
Don't you fucking move!
I grab him.
Did she say whose Minotaur it was?
She said, quote unquote, it's not my Minotaur.
Eh.
So.
Okay.
Whatever.
You didn't tell her where we were, did you?
No, I just said, did you send the Minotaur to Vin'Tell?
Oh.
Vin'Tell. I got confused. Very confused.
So,
Well, what do we do now?
Also, I cast message on one of those twins, and they almost like got my mind.
yes, that's what happened to Katasha's husband.
Yes.
Yes, don't do that. So, again, why do you have these twins? They're problematic.
I honestly don't know. That's Ballard's.
Oh, they were here?
Okay.
Yeah.
Already?
Check.
Go for it. Go for it.
This guy knows nothing.
Candy. Sorry. Good. Ooh, 20. Unnatural.
Seems pretty genuine. He's scared. He's panicked. Fearful of just what you guys are gonna do as he kind of like looks behind you at the wreckage of the gnoll bodies and just pile of bones. Kind of looks to the wall, the wreckage of the wall, and his eyes grow distant. He imagines what Ballard's gonna do to him.
Fulgar, do you have business with this man?
No, I don't have business, but don't hurt the kid. He probably didn't mean to get us into any of this. Kid, where did Ballard go? Do you know?
Where did he go? Yes.
Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion, okay.
Again.
Also in a hilarious.
Yep.
You're gonna have plenty of gifts back for
yeah.
your.
You may want to
other
turn your
group.
camera off and on again.
He just is a GIF. It's great. A GIF.
It's just a really bad itch.
Just super itchy.
Yeah.
Super
You
itchy.
just told him not to do that.
That's what
Yeah.
stunned looks like.
It's just okay, what was it real? Oh yeah, persuasion. That would be a 16.
16.
You also have the Legends die.
Yeah.
Oh, use it!
No pressure.
Okay.
No pressure. And you're inspired as well, I think.
That's true.
Because you were inspired twice.
No, just once.
One's hit.
Yeah, that
one's
is-
hit.
1d8 for inspiration.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and the Legends die for inspiration.
I'll leave it at 16 at the moment.
Okay. He kind of looks down at his feet and he's like, "You guys gonna laugh at me, but this is the DM talking."
Oh,
Yeah, I know. What?
He went to the forger's place.
blacksmith.
Yes, the warm embrace.
He went to the fucking what? I'm sorry. What was it? Warming brace?
Yes.
Why would we laugh at you about
warm
that?
Because
embrace?
that place is closed.
Yeah, because it's closed.
Well, still.
Also the name.
Also the name, yes.
Oh.
Warm embrace.
Why would I laugh at
Not
you?
very dwarvy, but
It's very
What do
lovely.
you mean? It is classic dwarf.
okay. All right.
Can I go?
No.
Oh.
Damn it.
Do you know anything about a family named the Atoji?
They are very ostentatious. They have all kinds of jewels. I pull out Almir's longsword. They look like they're clustered in all of these kind of things.
They're humans.
Um,
Loud lady. Obnoxious man.
don't know the name, but the people sound familiar. We don't get humans often, and we don't get humans that dress like that often.
Yes.
Okay.
It is.
They come into the shop every once in a while. And
Okay, well, those twins are problematic, and I think we need to take them.
What are we gonna do with them?
oh
I tell you what, hold on.
boy.
And I say in Infernal again. What did Katasha say? I'm still
will-
looking at him while I'm
Yep.
saying these things.
I'll be like standing in a position where Oni is between myself and Ogoff, and I will shoot a message to Oni and say like, I only have one slot left to count a spell.
Oh!
No, don't worry about that.
Shit.
You don't know this is happening.
I know. Shit.
He said that he does not have magic powerful enough to dispel magic, so surely it is not to worry about.
Alright, fine. I'll shoot him. I'll shoot sending over to Katasha and say, "Hey, we found the twins that the Atadi were hiding, and they're all grey and feeble-minded. GD. In Vin'Tell.
And there's this like immediate
Sharp.
response.
Vin'Tell,
Like
Vin'Tell.
almost before you finish saying what you're saying, Katasha's voice is like stumbling over her own words. She's like, secure them, find a safe place, stay low, do not make a mental connection, and secure
All the
them.
things that we already did.
Yep.
We're coming.
We're low.
Oh
Underground.
shit.
They're coming.
Okay.
I can't. I'm out of. I am not burning my 4th level spell for that. Never mind. Nope. She said she's coming. I don't know if that means like this moment or if this is the message. I don't know if she's coming like right now or she's like starting the journey to be here in a couple days. But she said to like fucking we take them.
Staring at him again, I say in Draconic. Send to Katasha.
This is so weird.
That we are going to secure the twins. And I wait to see if he replies.
And the apprentice is like, I don't. What is he
I
growling at me?
continue speaking in Draconic then.
Ugov, can I buy
We are
something?
going to
Why
walk
does he keep-
into the tunnel with the twins so that they don't know, so that they are not exposed into
Deception check.
Vin'Tell. Okay.
Can I buy something?
Ooh.
Oh, there's a lot going on. 1 second.
Deception +1, so 4.
Rolled a 9.
Oh.
His eyes kind of dart back and forth between you and your companions. He doesn't say anything, but he's just very like worried and kind of scrunched up, pressed against the wall a little bit.
Oh, do not worry. I'm simply casting spells.
Do you know what they were doing with these two? Or what they were planning to do?
He doesn't know anything.
No, I'm just an apprentice.
They left him here because he's literally useless.
Okay.
That's why
No.
he's the only one left here. The
pointed it
useful
out.
people are gone.
He locked the door. That was useful.
He
Otherwise,
didn't even know they were there.
Oh, that's true.
He got lucky.
What did you say to me in your comics? Send to Katasha.
Send to
What?
Katasha, we will secure the twins and put them in the tunnel under the glowing stone shop in Vin'Tell.
Ugov, what are you going to tell your boss? Let's deal with your problems.
Oh, I'm gonna run away.
No, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I think there's a better option.
I don't think I'm gonna live in Vin'Tell anymore.
That might be understandable, but I think there's a better option.
It's a good plan.
What if you told him that the place was broken into?
Which it was.
Wait. It was broken into, and there was a scuffle. So
Which there was.
you protected valuable goods or whatever, and then you came out, and some stuff was missing. There's a big hole knocked on the floor. You know, there's dead frogs everywhere.
Super dead.
Yeah, but nothing you could have prevented.
He kind of like rubs his arm. It's like,
This Kaya.
It's not your fault.
not a great liar.
It's not a lie. I mean, it was broken in. We broke in. Just letting you know.
Okay.
A guy can give you a black eye. Helps you really help you sell it.
Yeah, don't hurt the kid. Kid, we need to find your boss. Us together.
It's true.
So, come on. We'll let them do whatever they're doing. And, find, Baldar. We'll, go to the village. Everything will be okay for us. Now, for you guys, I don't know what you're getting into, but it sounds like you're in some pretty heavy stuff.
You don't know the half of it.
Neither do we.
No, he knows like half
That's-
of it.
that's true.
Demons and such.
Well, from the looks of it, you guys are contacting all sorts of people that, you know, if you could actually contact them by letter, they
Wait, do you
probably
speak
just show up
Draconic?
right there. So, no.
Okay.
Just from your blank, vacant faces.
Fair.
Fair enough. Very well then. If just make sure that he does not get into too much trouble, or that this experience here gets to the guards.
Yeah, I understand that much.
Thank
So,
you.
anyways, we're gonna go off. We're gonna find Ballard. If you find yourself in the out in the villages on the top land, probably can find me.
Arm wrestling away.
Probably winning, given how much he killed gnolls.
Right.
That's why they don't let me participate anymore.
That makes sense. You would win every time. It's no competition.
You should arm wrestle one of us.
Or what if you have like 5 people trying to go against you? That would be good. Sorry, I get distracted pretty easily. This is really fucked up situation. We should not continue discussing things like this.
Especially over dead bodies.
I'm going to take my notebook out, write a note to, like in my regular paper, to Narayan, explaining what happened, what we saw, everything, just a short retelling, and tell him that I have the great axe in my possession, and that I'm happy to return it when a member of the network wants to reclaim it or something, and I'm staying at the Boulder Bar and Brawl.
Okay.
And I'm also going to explain that Ballard is missing, and we were told that he went to the smithy, which is where I was told one of the contacts for the network is also there. And I forgot what his name was.
That's a
but
lot
that
of
guy-
information.
Brunswick or something.
Brunswick. Yeah, Bruntwick. It's just an irregular thing, and I'm
He's
gonna
just been writing this whole time while you guys have been interrogating.
and I'm putting it into my bag of sending.
It just kind of disappears with the sucking sensation.
Cool.
I was holding something.
So, are you, go ahead.
Sorry.
I'm supposed to tell you that we're holding the twins in this tunnel under
The glowing stone.
glowing stone. I wrote stones glow,
I mean,
glowing
that is
stone.
right.
Yeah. How long will you take to get here?
Katasha, her voice again, her words are stumbling over each other as she tries to respond, and she's like, be there in hours, as fast as we can.
Teleport, man.
She
Am I
said
right?
she'll be here in hours. But I don't know if that tunnel is safe, y'all.
It is not safe. A bunch of demons just came out of it.
Exactly.
But we're not going to go into the tunnel like really far. This is just, at the cusp.
What if Ballard shows up? Maybe we should go somewhere.
Ugaf, do you guys sell rings of spell storing?
Sebastian, go to bed.
Yeah, we do.
Really? I was looking all over those. I couldn't find him at all.
Oh my
You gotta work on your advertising.
I told you not to steal shit.
We're not stealing it. We're getting a discount, and we're gonna buy it.
Oh,
It's
yes.
good. It sounds like you have some customers. Let's go upstairs and take care of some business.
It is a good idea. Twins,
Should we bring twins?
stay there.
Oh, yeah,
Good.
I don't think we should really let him out of us.
I'll guard them.
No, the twins, they do not do anything unless you command them. Watch. Twins, stand up. See? Twins, sit down.
Man, that's creepy.
I
stay there.
still think we should guard them. Like, what if something else comes through the hole? Or,
I
like,
cast
what if
sending
the
to
light
Arquillo.
comes
Arquillo, please come down here.
I'm on my
Do you
way.
have spells for
You
that?
have sending?
Oh, sorry. Message.
Message.
Are we too far?
He's out of range.
Oh, then he's gonna stay up there. It's fine. No one else cares.
I will close the door. They don't move, it is fine.
I still think I'm gonna stay here.
Okay. I'm gonna go up with the rest.
So you all begin to ascend the stairs back up to the second floor and primary floor, pulling poor Ugaf, who is just, he's like extremely like thirsty and just not in a good place, intimidated, scared. There's one person here that seems to be defending and comforting him. The rest are just like interrogating and wheeling and dealing him.
As we're going up into the 4-door room, I'll hand him my water pouch and be like, "Hey, I saw some studded leather in that other room. What do you want for it?"
And he kind of bashfully looks down. And with you guys going upwards, I'll come back to that moment, Chris, next week, as we call it a session for tonight. So for those of you that joined us on this ride, we hope you enjoyed. Big shout out and thank you to Paul
Thank you.
playing the badass Fulgur,
Yeah,
who got
that was
3 out of
hardcore.
5 kills.
God damn.
That was so hardcore.
God.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm glad to be with you guys. It was fun. Always, it's fun to be like a total badass when there's something to party about. So, yeah.
No, that was good.
Very cool, very cool. So thanks again to Paul for joining us. If you haven't checked out Tales of Swordfall, we encourage you to do so. We'll blast out links on our social media, and his link has been rotating up on the screen above. So please check out their work. They do great stuff. And
Also, Felix and I are on it sometimes for the other stuff, so obviously you want to check us out.
Yeah, they're coming pretty soon. Like,
Oh yeah, because you have to edit it, right?
we actually have to edit things.
we
We barely cut stuff.
Well, and
Yeah.
on that note, we're gonna call it an evening, and we're gonna hopefully see you all next week to see whether these legends live or these legends die. See you then.